Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody, and welcome. Why does my voice look so much louder in OBS than it usually does? Am I loud to you guys, or am I normal? I don't know. Normally, I'd feel like I don't go that far into the yellow on my voice range, but not that that means anything to most people here, I'm sure. But hope everyone's doing okay. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I've been doing all right myself. Well rested. I did work earlier today. In fact, I worked the past like 4 days in a row, but that's why I'm happy to be here. While it technically also could constitute as work, it is way more fun than like normal work. So oh, I'm so excited to get back into it. It's been so long since the last Ironman stream. Not even like a full week, but it feels like it's been way longer than that. I've just been itching to get back into this. Ooh. My goal today, I want to get my first copper bar. I want to get at least one copper bar today. If you've not caught up on the full lore of the Ironman series, we need 5 copper bars in order to upgrade our first tool, which will unlock an extra inventory slot. And with that extra inventory slot comes so many different things. We can do like buildings that need 2 items, like the coop and the barn and stuff. We can do crafting recipes that require 2 items. Oh my gosh. Does this mean the table coal has to die? Probably not, because my first copper bar is not going to come from smelting copper, since I can't get a furnace really yet. And even if I had a furnace, which I could theoretically get from the Blacksmith bundle, although it's a little wibbly wobbly, because I need to get the bars anyway. You can't smelt anything with only 2 inventory with only 1 inventory slot rather. You need at least 2, one for the ore and one for the coal, unless you have like a hopper. But we're not using hoppers anyway, so. Does this mean we'll see the Copper Axe of Wellness soon? That might be our first upgrade. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. It's either going to be that or the watering can. I'm pretty sure those are the 2 that are up in the air right now. I'm looking forward to it, though. By the way, also, Knock Mazuchowski. Knock Mazuchowski, thank you very much for the 5 months at the Neutron level. Thank you so much for the generosity. Greatly appreciate it. Super, super awesome. Love that. What I wanted to say though is I've done a little bit of what do you want to call it? Administrative work with the commands, with Nightbot's commands. I've edited a few around. I think I deleted like 1, but I mostly added a bunch, and I changed some noteworthy ones that have been added recently. You can see them all with exclamation point commands. But noteworthy ones that I can think of that were added is exclamation point rods, in order to see how many rods we've gone through on in the Ironman challenge. Exclamation point Krobus, which was pretty highly requested. And exclamation point. There's a bunch of them actually. I can't even go through them all right now. Exclamation point like for it. There's shoutouts for other creators who sometimes drop in here. Updating the evil spam bots. I didn't do any spam filtration, unfortunately. But there's like exclamation point Charlie, exclamation point Blade, exclamation point Leap, exclamation point Wickedy. There's all these different shoutouts for when people come in here. I stole the idea from exclamation point Algo, aka the Algor Rhythm. Because like, and when I went into his stream a couple times, or like sometime last week, he was like, "Oh, I should make a command for you," and then he made a command like exclamation point Argon to shout out my channel. I'm like, "Yo, I love that idea. I'm stealing it." So now when people come in, I can be like, "Yo, check out their channel!" Exclamation point Gug or whatever, and there will be a link to their channel, which I think is lots of fun. Also, don't forget, there are still a couple days to vote in the Stardew Awards. Exclamation point awards for that one, since we're just going through all the commands right now. Yeah, exclamation point awards to vote for your favorite starter creators. It's not too late. We've got until February 2nd. Exclamation point me. I added all these commands, and people throwing out commands that don't even exist. Exclamation point congrats Blade. Exclamation point Penny. Exclamation point awards, not exclamation point awards, but you know. What command did I delete? I don't know. It was an old one that like no one ever used anyway, I think. I could not even tell you what it was anymore. Yo, happy to have you here, Smile. Glad you were able to catch one as well. I did not add exclamation point table coal. I refuse to acknowledge the table coal with official command status just yet. It hasn't earned it. Probus has learned to overcome his bias against humans, in case you were wondering, though, so that's pretty nice. Now Krobus and Haley can have conversations if they want. Yeah, more trash is still here. That's just a fun one. Anyway, we are going to get into the actual gameplay now. Let me load up Stardew proper. Load up the Ironman farm. Is this going to be made into a video? I actually want to make this. I want to do something a little different with this one. It will be made into probably. What I want to do is make it into multiple edited videos as the series goes along to, like, sort of, you know, as we make incremental bits of progress, edit it down into its own little episode kind of thing, make it more accessible that way. That is my current plan. Whether I can stick to it or not remains to be seen, but that is the idea at the very least. These exclamation point intros are so wholesome and heartwarming. I wanted to, you know, express my joy and appreciation for the people who stop by the stream frequently, fellow creators who do their own amazing work. So I was just, I thought about making some, like, little jokey commands or something to poke a little fun at them, but instead I decided to go the full wholesome route. We don't have exclamation point Argon because you're already here, and that's more than I could ever ask for. At any rate, my gosh, I only have 6 inventory slots. Whose idea was this? What the heck? We're almost at the end of spring here. We want to get set up for summer. That guy, I don't have the bulletin board unlocked yet. Oh, I do have the bulletin board unlocked, so I can actually go donate that chub right there. Why don't I do that? Because I don't have an inventory slot for it, obviously. We do have some strawberries here, though, which is nice. I think we toss the forest sword for right now and also get this out of here. I want to get a better farm setup. I have some ideas for what I want to do this stream. Whether I'm able to execute on those ideas will remain to be seen, but I've got some theoretical plans at the very least. Yo, was that a double strawberry harvest? Those are rare. Fix your game. It looks like you only have 6 inventory slots. For a second, I thought you were gonna tell me to, like, fix, like, my aspect ratio or something, like I'd done something silly in OBS. Instead, I was just being memed on. What mod shortened my hotbar? It is actually a custom-made mod for this challenge by resident modder Charoje. They've made quite a few mods in the past for to help out with various other challenges and things, and this is their latest edition. In order to actually, their Charoje's mod doesn't actually change the amount of inventory slots I have. I had to do that with a command at the very start of the challenge. You can go back to the first VOD to see that, but that was just from, like, the debug mod, or, like, the debug commands that are in the game. These crab pots are trash, by the way. I mean, literal trash right there. I think someone had a great idea in the comments, I think, of VOD number 2, is to move these trash, or crab pots. I almost just call them, is that a Freudian slip? Move these crab pots down to next to Willie's shop. That way it's, like, extremely easy to restock them because I can just buy the bait. And you know what? That's probably a very smart idea. Also, I should check what is our luck like today. If it's a good luck day, I should probably just head straight for the mines. If it's a great luck day, I think I will head straight for the mines. Burn up my energy doing whatever I can, and then we'll spend the rest of the day. Like, I can bring that chub to the community center. I can take those crab pots down. The world is my oyster, but we really want to make progress on these mines. Even just 5 floors would be huge. The goal is to get to floor 80 in order to... Oh, those leaks are tempting. In order to get to... in order to unlock Shadow Brutes and Shadow Shaman that will drop copper bars. I could also befriend Clint. That's another way to get copper bars, and I'm considering it for sure. If the opportunity presents itself, I'll definitely start befriending Clint, but it's a bit of a hassle right now to, like, if I find a gem, then I have to clear an inventory slot, then I have to bring it to Clint, and he'll love it or whatever. It's just a bit of a process. This is a shock after watching the Price of Perfection VODs for the last few days. I hope you've been enjoying them, Benny. Alright. I will get lobsters if I put... I mean, I'll get various things from putting the crab pots in the ocean. Lobsters are among them. Among probably the better ones. Alright, let's look for a freebie first. So, apropos of nothing at all, I know this has, like... I mean, I need to... This is usually how it goes in the mines anyway. I just start talking about random stuff that's on my mind. But probably the biggest random thing that's on my mind. Did anyone today watch the Minecraft lockout? The 6v1 Minecraft lockout between Smallant and 6 Stardew creators who I know all the 6 creators. I've spoken to all of them at least one time before, I'm pretty sure. It was really, really cool to see, like 6 of my friends, 6 people that I know that I've spoken to that have interacted on a regular basis in a lockout against Smallant, like the Smallant, like he's a legend in the content creation sphere. It was like actually wild. I didn't get to tune into it, unfortunately, because I was at work. I watched it in bits and spurts throughout work whenever I had like a slow moment. And I do know the final result of like who won. You've never heard of Smallant, Lisa? Oh, I don't know if maybe he's not your cup of tea, but he does a lot. I really respect Smallant. He's an awesome creator. He's one of the GOATs, in my opinion, greatest of all time. What's a lockout? A lockout, I guess there's a lot I should explain for people who aren't familiar with this stuff. A lockout in Minecraft, or in any game really, but in Minecraft is where I think it's more well-known and people use it frequently, the term. Basically what you get is you get a randomized grid of 25 different goals in the game, so it can be like anything from like, you know, make a loaf of bread, to mine a diamond, to enter the end dimension, whatever. There could be a whole bunch of different goals. There's 25 of them, and the first team to complete a majority of those goals, which would be 13. Well, I shouldn't have actually gotten that goal. That's okay, it's fine. The first team to get 13 of those goals wins, and it's like, because when you get one of those goals for your team, the other team can no longer get that goal. It's only the first team gets credit for that goal, if that makes any sense. You stopped watching Smallant after he stopped with Odyssey. He still does Odyssey stuff though. He's like, in fact, I think tomorrow he's got like a hide and seek Odyssey stream. Maybe it's not your forte. Or maybe you'd prefer like his speedruns and stuff. I don't know if he still does speedruns for Odyssey, but it was a ton of fun to even watch and like... When I first heard that it was going on, that it was like a 6 versus 1 team, like I know Smallant is good at Minecraft, but like 6 versus 1 seems a little stacked in the Stardew creators' favor. I won't spoil anything for how it went, but one thing I will say is that both teams, both the 1 and the 6, got at least double-digit goals complete. They each got at least 10 complete, so you know it was a good game to watch just by that alone. You always want those sort of challenges and competitions to be close, so that's exactly what we got. Price of Perfection VODs are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I had a lot of fun with the Price of Perfection. And I hope that we will eventually look back as fondly on the Ironman VODs here. Like the Cappy stabs you mod. I think I remember watching that video where like if you have to try and like run away from Cappy the entire game. It's a good time. I'm gonna run out of energy, I just realized, before I even find this next staircase. This isn't even the last staircase to find. What the heck? Okay. I might need to start getting creative here. You know what I'm gonna do? Why don't we try and get these dust sprites to break some rocks for me? Or, I mean, I could kill the dust sprites. They have a decent chance of dropping a ladder on their own. But if I could get them to follow me, they're just running. They're scared. They see what Chloe's capable of. We're just gonna kill them. Okay, no luck there. Did I ever finish Fibrous Farm? I don't want to talk about it. I would like to go back and finish Fibrous Farm at some point. I am really... Okay, maybe there's a cave carrot or something here? That would be huge. No. How much energy do I have? 14 energy? That's enough for like a few more rocks. Okay, well that's good at least. Now if I could... Oh, it's a spiral floor? If I can find like a cave carrot or something, that retaining soil is actually kind of nice because of the beach farm you can't use sprinklers. It's something I realized kind of in the interim between streams here. Thank you, that is actually insanely great. We're not going to open that chest. We'll save that for when I have an inventory slot. Just watching, but you'll probably start writing a script later. Oh, that sounds exciting, Blasted. Alright, we made it to floor 60. I don't know if I'm going to make it any further than that. I mean, I could try, because there are a few leaks out here, I remember. I can restock my energy that way and try and push to floor 65. But at the very least, we got a single checkpoint. So I think, you know, maybe I'll leave those leaks for tomorrow in case I do the mines again, and then I can, and if I can get to floor 65 nice and early, then I can use these leaks to push to floor 70. They'll still be, yeah, they'll still be there tomorrow because the week doesn't reset. Fibrous Farm was cool to watch. I didn't know if people were enjoying Fibrous Farm or not because it is a lot of the same stuff. I think it's a great one to talk over and just like banter over. I want to donate that trilobite. I think that's going to be my first order of business here because that is a time-sensitive thing. Yeah, I wasn't sure if people were that into Fibrous Farm, to be honest with you. But I've had a lot of people asking about it, and so maybe I'll go back to it. Working on some Timbeeb fan art. I'm excited to see it. Make sure, please do share it in the Discord when you're done with it. Gonna organize your clothes today. I wish I could be there with you, Haley. Not to like look in your clothes drawers. That's some weird energy. But I want to be organizing my clothes because exclamation point clothing. Am I gonna get more inventory slots? We can free up one inventory slot by getting a tool upgrade, which is gonna need at least 5 copper bars. Beyond that, we've got some tricks up our sleeve. See episode 2 for that. See VOD number 2. Yo, I adjusted the Timbeeb command as well, so now it says how many times he has been pet. I wasn't able to retroactively add pets for all the times the exclamation point Timbeeb has been used in the past, but the thought is there now. New reward, what is it? Got 9 cauliflower seeds. I'm gonna let Gunther hold on to those for me because those cauliflower seeds are weird. Like you can't sell them. You have to plant them. Scarecrows, wish I had them. I have 1 scarecrow. And that's all I'm gonna have for the foreseeable future, honestly. All right, let's go donate that chub and then maybe move the crab pots. That seems like a reasonable, sensible way to take things here. Hey there, Emmy. Happy to see you. Why is this called the Ironman Challenge? It is in homage to RuneScape, which the Ultimate Ironman mode is based off of. In RuneScape, it's basically like the Ultimate Ironman mode is you're not allowed to use your bank, so you're just restricted to your inventory with your RuneScape. I took it a step further and restricted the inventory even further. Whether I come to regret it or not, I guess it remains to be seen. I don't want the forest sword back just yet, but I will. I guess I can leave it in here. That's probably fine. When I said every clothing, does that include every dye of every shirt? Yellow Lego guy? That it's a good question. Don't get me wrong, but what do you take me for? I may be a masochist, but even I have my limits here. Every dye of like how many dye combinations possible does a single shirt have? Let alone every dyeable object. It's got to be in like the like thousands, right? Even more than that, like hundreds of thousands of iterations. I don't even know. Well, wait, not hundreds of thousands of iterations. No, because I'm thinking if it has like... Wait, no, doesn't it? Do they all have like 3 sliders for every dye thing? Or is it 4 shades per color and 6 colors, I believe? I thought it was... I mean, it was like a sliding scale, I thought. Like 0 and 255. It's a lot of shirts. It's a lot of shirts. We will only be going for one single... dyeable... One single item, basically. I can dye it whatever color I want. There's our chub. Nice and safe and sound with Demetrius now. Yo, Slinky, happy to have you in here. I hope you've been enjoying the VODs, but glad to have you for a live one. Let's take a daffodil. Have I given 2 gifts to Emily this week? I've not even given 1 gift to Emily. Egg on my face. Why don't I take... I'm going to take... No, we'll leave that one. We can save that as a gift for later. 3 sliders, 100 positions each, which means 1 million colors per item. Yeah, I think I'm probably good. There's like so many different items too that are dyeable, so it's yeah, just no thank you. Need to go watch the gift-a-thon. Hey, I hope you enjoyed if you do decide to watch the gift-a-thon. That's a lot of rainbow shells. Yeah, the fact that you'd also need like either that many rainbow shells or that many like of different color objects. Actually, am I even able to do that? I think I have to use rainbow shells in order to dye things because I can't take all the dye. I can't fill all the dye pots at once. Or can you bring those like one at a time to fill the dye pots at Emily's place? What else was I gonna bring? What else was I gonna do today? I was gonna take the crab pots down to the oops, down to the beach. That's the plan. A little bit of extra passive income if I remember it. Which I inevitably will not. It would be cool to do a color challenge when you have to get everything that is a certain color. There's an idea there for sure. Some colors would definitely be a lot harder than other colors, because I imagine some colors would just be more... not only more abundant than other colors, but more difficult to obtain than other colors. You gotta get the prismatic shard in every single version of it, though, because it's all the colors. Alright, hello, Willy. I'm gonna go ahead and leave my crab pots right here. I think that's a nice, aesthetically pleasing spot for them. I will take these clams with me to sell, because there's a nice supply of them here. Let me check what's across the bridge. Oh, that's a high-quality clam. Shoot. Ooh, is it better to take clams or the coral? Probably the coral, right? There's like a lot more coral over there. Don't toss the watering... I mean, I wish I could toss the watering can. I figured you wouldn't remember it when I suggested it. Were you the one that suggested the crab pot thing, intensive porpoise? I made sure to make a mental note of it because it seems like a very good idea. Yeah, I'm not going to remember to do it every day, probably. But when I am down here to like get a new fishing rod or whatever it might be, it's it'll pay off for sure. So much Tim Beeb spam. The people love Tim Beeb. Nightbot is refusing to accept all these pets for Tim Beeb, though. He does deserve it. You're not wrong, Karita. You respect Tim Beeb around here. In fact, I mean, I think I already pet him today, but I'll pet him an extra time today. What breed of dog do I think Tim Beeb is? I don't know. Is he? Could he be like a Cocker Spaniel? Does he look like a Cocker Spaniel? I'm bad with my dog breeds, but yeah, it was a great idea, Intensive Porpoise. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Try to stay on top of those. That's part of the reason I like to stream these challenges is to get lots of other input from people. Because I am not infallible by any stretch of the imagination. All right, boy, Tim Beeb. You too, Table Cole, I guess. All right, we're going to sleep for the night. Ooh, level 4 farming from those strawberries. That basic retaining soil. Oh, did I water my crops today? I don't think I watered my crops today, did I? Oops. I think I should still be good. I think the kale would have been ready one day before the end of spring, but I guess we're going to find out. I mean, they come pre-watered today. You did not? I kept asking. I'm so sorry, Jess. I just was lost in my own world, I guess. It's neutral luck. I'm going to take it anyway and try and go for floor 60. Hello, Demetrius. Yo, Demetrius! Oh, I forgot we were so close to the 25,000 goal. All right, we get to pick. Are we doing mushrooms or are we doing fruit bats? I honestly don't know if one is better than the other for this challenge. I want to say mushrooms. I feel like mushrooms are going to be overall better. I think it's a nice passive income. Do we want to go mushrooms on this one? I'm seeing a lot of people say mushrooms. I've done a lot of fruit bats recently for other challenges like the Giftathon, and we had fruit bats during Price of Perfection, didn't we? I honestly don't remember anymore. Mushrooms are easier to collect. They're more stackable. That's true for right now. Once we get the perk at level 10 foraging, which is not for a long time, then all the fruits will be stackable, but there's also a lot more fruits that are possible. So I think mushrooms is going to be a blessing for sure. Yeah, mushrooms 1 time per day. That is going to be huge. It doesn't start today, right? Like, we don't get mushrooms straight off the bat. Demetrius did not come with pre-grown mushrooms, no, but mushrooms are better early here. Fully hard agree. Yeah, there's only like 6 different types of mushrooms, 5 different types of mushrooms maybe. So I think that was the right call. Either way, it's done now. We're not going back on it. So never done mushrooms. Seeing something new will be interesting. I really like mushrooms personally. They're nice passive income if you just sell them, and the common mushrooms, which you get the most of by far out of any of the mushrooms, are not bad as far as like food goes, at least early on in the game, because you can stack a whole bunch of them and they're decent energy restoration. Definitely recommend it if you've never tried it before. Alright, we're gonna hope that today, I mean, it's categorically not luckier than yesterday, because it was neutral and yesterday, or today's neutral and yesterday was star drop luck, but that doesn't always mean anything, so. Good to know Chloe does shrooms. Excuse me, Salem? This is a PG-13 stream. We don't talk about illicit drugs in this chat. Except for the times that I brought up, you know, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It's like tangentially related, but that doesn't count. Everyone knows I have streamer privilege, so so I can break the PG-13 rule, but you guys can't. You like foods? I think most people like foods. I hesitate to say everybody because I know there are some like eating disorders where you only get to enjoy very specific certain kinds of food, which sounds like an extremely horrible thing to live with, and I apologize to anyone who has to suffer through that, but yeah, for the most part, people enjoy food. Preston Jacobs, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Oh my goodness. He speedran table coal percent, was able to get sub 10 seconds in only 68 attempts. Preston, I hope you are memeing on me. I hope you didn't subject yourself to 68 attempts of table coal percent. But thank you if you did. Thank you for your sacrifice. 07 salute to you. That is huge. That is really funny. Sub 10 seconds too. It's huge. Do you think sub 5 is reasonable, or is that stretching it too far? Do you think 10 might be the upper bound of table coal percent? Because 10 sounds like very, very, very fast. from like spawning in the game to like running outside, mining a piece of mining a rock, getting lucky enough to get a coal out of it, and then going and putting it on a table. It's a lot to do. I don't know if you could do that all in 5 seconds. Hold on, I was reading a nice message in chat, but then I got distracted by a bat. I catch a stream. Funny how I moved to Australia and can catch live, whereas in Europe it was harder. Marina, I hope you had a good move, and I'm glad to have you back in chat here. That's a heck of a move. Oh my gosh, from Europe to Australia, that is a monstrous move. But I'm glad that you're all settled in now, theoretically anyway. You can take furniture outside. That's true. I guess the optimum table coal strategy would be to like pick up the table, bring it outside, and then place the coal when you get it, right? Look at all this hardwood that we're gonna have to abandon. I will take that cave carrot if I can fathom it. Aquamarine, sorry. Cave carrot, that's what we wanted. Alright, now we want to get this forest sword back, please. Thank you. Yeah, table outside is definitely the way to go for table coal percent. Did I get my coal in my first rock broken? I don't think so. I mean, table coal is really just an amalgamation, a personification, if you will, of chat and their infinite capacity to create memes out of the simplest things. I literally was like, maybe this coal will be useful in the future. I'm going to put it on the table, and now it's sacred, and I can never take it off the table because people are very into it, you know. I respect the passion. I really do. But it is kind of amazing how that happened. We will upgrade the trash can eventually to get some extra money for sure, but it's not going to be the first thing we upgrade. First thing we upgrade has to be one of these four here because we really want that extra inventory space. Literally gonna double our inventory space. It's gonna be huge. All right, that's pretty much full energy. We'll save the rest of that forage for later if I need it. I'm gonna try for floor 70 here. Not making any promises, but we made it to floor 65 decently fast. Floor 70, not that far off. Yo, enjoy your night class there, Jax. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, floor 65. Give me a freebie. I could just reset floor 65 to try and get a freebie. I don't know if that's actually like a tenable strategy. We can try it a little bit here. Just maybe I'll get lucky in the first few. Get ready for some incessant dinging. Ding. Take a few steps out and then just to see if there's a staircase. Count the dings. 1 ding, 2 ding, red ding, blue ding. I'll also kill these guys for potential staircases. Also helps with the monster eradication goal now that I think about it. Getting that burglar's ring could be pretty nice for our copper grind. If we don't get all the copper we need before then. Do you think we're gonna get... Do you think the grind for 5 copper bars is from monster drops? Because that's the main source we're gonna get them from, I'm sure. Do you think that's gonna be that bad? It's a 4% drop from Shadow Brutes and Shadow Shaman, which in theory means I only need to kill 25 per copper bar, which is 125 of them total. That does not sound that bad if the odds are on my side, right? I'm just gonna start mining. This is getting a little silly. Nothing will ever be as bad as cactus fruit. You say that now, Erica. You say that now. There are certainly grinds I could fathom that will be worse. That could be worse than cactus fruit. See exclamation point clothing. Scroll, click the link in exclamation point clothing. Click the tab that says hats. Scroll down to the L section. See living hat. Die inside. Unless we get really lucky. It's possible, like the living hat could just come at any point while chopping fiber, so who really knows, but in all likelihood, it's going to be a pretty ridiculous grind. I should kill the monsters now. I'm realizing now before worrying about this mining rocks here. I've already burned half my energy bar, and haven't even found the first staircase yet. Manifesting no trash hats. Yo, I forgot to check the trash yesterday, too. I need to get back on the grind here. I also need to check the trash today. Oh, tomorrow is Emily's birthday as well, right? The only reason I know that is because right before the stream, I was watching Blade, Lee Chat, Algorithm, and Soul, I think. I was watching them prepare for like a 4-player marriage speedrun race thing, and they were like routing Emily, and they mentioned her birthday, and now it's stuck in my mind, so I should probably do that. Gotta find an aquamarine then. If I could find a gemstone of some variety, that would be pretty nice. That would mean I'd have to trash the forest sword, or I come looking for it without the forest sword, so that I just have an empty inventory slot. That's probably the better play. That jade there, I mean, that's tempting. But I can't, oh, there's an aquamarine too. I can't ditch the forest sword. It's my only weapon right now. I mean, I could buy another weapon, I guess. Is it worth getting that? Getting one of those gems right now and ditching the forest sword? Oh, I gotta make a choice now, I guess. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it, but I'm gonna do it. Forest sword, thank you. We're on our way. Aquamarine, please. Thank you. All right, that's for Emily's birthday. Let's not forget that. Probably throw that on a table tomorrow or when I get back home. Now I just have to, you know, now we just have to make it 2 more floors. I honestly thought it was 1 more floor. That's kind of why I ditched the sword. Now I realize that that may have been foolhardy. Especially because now my only weapon is a scythe. I might have to abandon my dreams of floor 70 today. Yeah, I think I'm out of here. Looking at my health just evaporate like that, I think I have to call it there. That's okay. Table aquamarine, you're gonna forget? We're not gonna forget Emily's birthday. Never could not be me. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna go buy, I will buy a new weapon, but I want to go table my aquamarine first. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I mean, I guess I don't need to buy a weapon right away, but it's kind of annoying having to wait until 2 p.m. for the Adventurers Guild to open to buy a weapon. So I might as well buy one now while they're open. But first things first. Bam. Table aquamarine. Look at the nice contrast between the white and the red and the blue there. I don't know where I saw white in that, but you'll love to see it. Yeah, we're not putting the aquamarine in the shipping bin. That would be foolish. Then I could 100% see myself forgetting to take it out and give it to Emily. But on the bright side, I would get some nice aquamarine money. Seeing you struggle with the glacier fish with a bamboo pole makes you feel much better about fishing for the other 3 legendaries and the octopus with an iridium rod. I mean, it's not a foregone conclusion, Benny, but you've definitely got access to better tools than I did with the bamboo pole. If I could do it with the bamboo pole, then anybody could do it with the iridium rod, I think. Alright. What's a decent weapon to buy at this point? Let's see, 917. None of these early ones, surely. Claymore, that's such bad speed. It's also very expensive. Templar's Blade. Is that worth buying? It's like 4,000, and I'm probably gonna trash it, right? You bought wood mallets. Oh yeah, I've been enjoying seeing your progress in your own Ironman series on the Discord there, Alex. Clubs are really good. Wood mallet. It is +2 speed. It's 2,000. What was the forest sword? Was the forest sword roughly equivalent to the cutlass here? Because I like swords personally over mallets. That's just like a personal preference thing. I think the cutlass could be okay. Pirate sword definitely, I mean, it's just a downgrade in every capacity except for gold cost. Dagger time? The Iron Dirk is the only dagger available. I think I'm better off with the scythe at this point, honestly. Daggers are not good early game here. I could also buy another ring. But I'm probably better off saving my money for like summer crops and to upgrade my house and stuff eventually too. Forest sword is 8 to 18. That's the same as the cutlass, right? 9 to 17. So this cutlass is actually a little bit better. Do I have any rewards? That's a good point. That's actually a really good point, Don. But if I go check the rewards, here's the problem, right? I've already got boots on. I've got these sneakers. If I go check the rewards and one of them is boots, some kind of footwear, then I want to keep that because we're collecting all that. But I can't because, I mean, I could throw them on the ground, I guess. I just need to get a dresser at some point today if I'm going to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Is it? I don't think it's worth claiming you don't have to claim the rewards. I can just leave them in the chest. You can close out of the menu and it will keep them. That's true if I have something in this slot. So I think you're right. If I just fill up that slot with anything, Let's go test that. I mean, it's a bit of a bold test, but I think you're right about that. Let's go have a look here. See what floors I have rewards remaining on. It's only the multiples of 10, so not 10, not 20. 30, I don't think has a reward anyway. 40 is the slingshot. I think only 50 and 60 I have anything left on right now. Let's see. The silver saber is pretty not good. I mean, it's comparable to the forest sword, in theory. Wait, I can't exit out of this. I've been lied to? I'm trying to close it. I have to take the silver saber. I mean, it is a weapon. Click the OK button. It'll stay on the floor here, but if I leave the mines and come back, that's gonna despawn, right? I think probably I can just take this. I mean, the silver saber is not great, but it'll do. It's at least a free weapon, so I'll hold on to it. Yeah, that doesn't work. It was a good thought though. It was a nice thought, but unfortunately, did not get the job done. At least it wasn't boots, so we're not like completely in an awkward position. Silver Saber's not great, but it will get us through to floor 70, I imagine. You were thinking in the guild. Oh, for like the rewards you get for completing Monster Slayer goals. I got you. That makes sense. That, I assume, would work fine, but... Okay. Well, with the rest of my day and the rest of my energy, I think I'm just going to go ahead and clear a little bit of this farm. I want to clear this little patch down here. Like I said, I do have an idea for how I want to set up my field for fall crops. Sorry, summer crops. And it involves a bit more space than I've allowed myself here. I'm probably going to get rid of this fence and stuff at some point, too. I'm going to throw the Silver Saber in the house for right now. Protect it with your life, Timbeed. Sorry, I meant to leave it with you. Silver Saber. There we go. Won't feel as bad about deleting a free weapon, at least. That's true. Silver Saber is going to be fine to delete. Yeah, I'm not going to be heartbroken about losing this sword eventually. I'm going to try not to get too attached to any sword. I think I probably will end up getting like a pretty high level sword at some point. Like I can see a situation in the future where I end up deleting a galaxy sword. I'm going to tell you right now. Or a galaxy weapon of some kind. I think it's just like inevitable, bound to happen. And if it doesn't happen, then I'm not making good content. Wordle is a word that has cracks, and I need to replace the X. Oh, you're doing the Wordle. I do the Wordle every day. I can't even begrudge you that. The sap, I think I'm going to go ahead and just sell straight up. I don't feel the need to keep. I mean, no, maybe we do keep the wood. Maybe we keep the wood as a running stack for right now. Wood is going to be useful potentially in the future, and if I need to get rid of it, I can always just sell it straight, like right away. So not that big of a deal. I'll mine a few more stones here with the last of my energy, and then we'll probably call it an evening for this Stardew Day. I might as well. You know what? I should probably gather up all this stone in one stack as well. Have a little bit of floor stone, a little bit of floor. A bit of floor stone. Sorry, a little bit of ground stone. I guess we'll keep the stone on the ground there. No, I can keep the stone in my inventory, or I could. Oh gosh, it's so. I forgot how cumbersome it can be to juggle things on the ground. I do also see that wilderness golem over there waiting for me. Very politely waiting at the entrance to my farm. Yo, he's just gonna take it, huh? Okay. What a noob. Man, I felt kind of bad about that one. I'm not going to lie to you. That's some rice shoots. Probably not. I mean, I can't plant it because spring's going to be over, so I'll just get yeeted. A fiber is fine. Living hat? No. Okay. That kind of looked like a living hat for a second, but it's just a tree. Alright, we're off to bed. Every time I say call it a day, I get worried thinking you might be ending the stream. That's why I always feel the need to clarify and say, like, I'm ending the Stardew day, not the day. Don't leave. Please don't leave me. It's only been 45 minutes. Yo, 24 gold. Every little bit counts, especially this early on. 2 rainy days in a row? Oh my gosh. I hope that one day that I forgot to water does not end up costing me. I don't remember if spirits are very displeased today. Is that what that said? Ooh, stinky. All right, we're probably not going to do the mines then today. Any other day, even like a slightly unlucky day, I'd probably do the mines. I could probably make an excuse, but not today. What I can make an excuse for today is to go and grab my first batch of mushrooms. Okay, I need to really get rid of this small magnet ring for right now. Just put it over with the silver saber and Timbeeb. Like so. There you go. Timbeeb is all well equipped for the mines. And now we'll leave these like so. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's Emily's birthday, in case you've forgotten. I have not forgotten, but thank you for the reminder nevertheless. Common mushrooms. I think we honestly just sell all the mushrooms for right now. It could be wise to build up a stack of mushrooms at some point, but we can do that over multiple days when we actually need the food. Right now, we don't really need the food, so I think we just sell them. I do need to... Oh, gosh, I've set up my own demise here. All right, I'm going to get rid of this fence anyway, so we're just going to make a roundabout path there. Praise Timbeeb, guardian of the horde. One of these red mushrooms is for... I guess the common mushrooms are also for the dye... Or not the dye bundle, but the fall foraging bundle. I can take one of these to the community center right away for the dye bundle, right? Why mushroom, not fruit bat cave? We decided that mushrooms are more easily stackable, and they're a nice little passive source of income, so I was kind of with chat on that one. I think you can make an argument for mushroom or fruit bats, though. Your logic is always do the fruit bat cave since the Ginger Island has the mushroom cave. That's true, but also how often do you check the Ginger Island cave? That would be my question to you. If you make a habit of it, then all the power to you. But it's kind of out of the way, at least more so than your own farm cave. There we go. Oh, there's an aquamarine. I need an aquamarine for that too. But I gotta give this one to Emily for sure. For sure. She's not out until like noon at the very earliest, though, I'm pretty sure. So we gotta wait on that one. Unless I don't have enough hearts with her, right? I do have enough hearts to get into her room, so I can just go do that. I forgot I had like hearts with people and stuff. So why don't I just go... I'm going to go give this daffodil straight to Haley on her sister's birthday. It's a weird vibe. Don't get me wrong. I'm still a little antsy about about romancing both sisters at once like this. It's going to culminate in me giving both sisters a bouquet on the same day. Can you imagine? Forgot we got a 2-heart event here as well. You doing this challenge makes the work I have to start now seem so much less daunting. Ika, if there's one thing I've learned is that starting a hard day's work or a hard project or getting started in a work session at all is the hardest part. Once you're in it, then you're in it. So, you know, if I can make that a little bit easier, lower that barrier to entry for you with this stream and Emily's great chanting here. Mui wa, can we get some Mui wa in chat? I'm happy to help. But what's the utility for mushrooms that you can't do for mushrooms? I just like mushrooms, okay? If I'm being perfectly honest, I just like the mushroom cave. And that's the reason I'm given. I'm trying to justify it, but you know, sometimes there is no justification other than just like, I like the mushroom cave. Muiwa. ... That reminded me of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Like the light at the end on floor 80, the light glinting off of a copper bar in the pocket of a shadow shaman. By the way, chat, I do know that the optimal play for the shadow shaman grind, for the copper bars and everything, is going to be to, like, bring a weapon, kill the shadow brutes or shadow shaman, and if I get a copper bar, then yeet the weapon. But you don't know me if you don't think that we're gonna kill at least one of them with the scythe. We're absolutely going scythe strats for at least one copper bar. Mark my words. You know what? Mark my words right now. I'm getting the first copper bar with scythe strats. Happy birthday, Haley. I mean, wait, sorry, wrong sister. Wrong sister. It's my bad. Shadow shaman have pants. Yeah. Little known fact about the shadow spirits is that they're actually like their skin is actually like neon pink. They just wear like full black skin tight bodysuits. I don't know why. It's like a cultural custom, and I'm not gonna try to like offend them by guessing why. All right, let's go. Let's give this this aquamarine to Emily now. The Muiwa was in chat before I asked for Muiwas in chat. That's how you know we built a strong community around here. Shadow brutes love Batman. I can see it. Very here for the Shadow Shaman bodysuits with pockets, and they put a mask on top of it too. They're all decked out. Like in that one Weird Al song, every day is Halloween for me. I did remember your birthday, Emily. Is that gonna skyrocket us past our friendship with Haley? Oh, it is. We got to play catch up with Haley a little bit there. That's also a 4-heart event with Emily. What's Emily's 4-heart event? I think it has to be. I think it's outside. It's the one where like the bird flies into the window, right? It's outside, but it has to like not be raining. Yeah, the mushroom cave is definitely, I think, on average, going to be a lot more profit if you just sell everything you get in there than the fruit bat cave. Fruit bat cave, you can get some lucky days and get some good fruit, but mushroom cave is a lot more consistent in my experience, which is another decent reason to go for it. All right, to the community center with this little lad. Golden Scythe strats? Yeah, Golden Scythe would unfortunately, unless we get the Golden Scythe after we've crafted all the things we need for, like, that we need 5 slots for, Golden Scythe is a soft lock. It would be huge, don't get me wrong. It would be a huge DPS upgrade over the regular Scythe, hilariously enough, but not worth it. Literally just one thing. I think it... Oh, wait, I already donated this. What am I... Why did I have an extra red mushroom, then? I guess I'm just going to sell this red mushroom. I think in my head, I put that mushroom on the table to donate later, and I sold the other one, and then I went and did something else, but I guess I just, like, went and took the other one to the community center, so that's just my bad. I can sell this one straight to Pierre, though, right? It's just... It's foraged, so he should take it. There you go. That backpack is taunting me, but... Exotic foraging! You're so right. Hold on. Exotic foraging is another one we can use it for. I can't buy back? I can't buy back because I already closed the window. Okay, it's fine. I mean, we have the mushroom cave. We're going to get all the mushrooms again regardless. Red mushrooms aren't that rare. That's fine. That was a blunder on my part for sure, though. Alright, let's do a little garbage can run. I've been slacking on those. I need to get my garbage hat eventually here. I was saving up a lot of money for the house upgrade, but I think I'm going to need to invest most of this money into summer seeds in a couple days here. I think that's probably the better option. You know, use your money to make more money is probably the smarter play. Light blue, green, or dark blue / purple. Definitely dark purple, in my opinion. I don't know what we're talking about, but it's a beautiful color. I do like my indigo. Like a dark bluish purple kind of thing. Definitely my vibe. Ooh, daffodil. Wait, didn't I just give Haley a daffodil? She must have misplaced it. There's no way she just didn't like the gift. There's no way she's tired of all the daffodils that I've given her over the course of so many different lifetimes that she's finally starting to throw them all in the trash because she's run out of room for them. She just misplaced that one. I'll give it back to her tomorrow. It's fine. In fact, you know what? I'll leave it right on her doorstep. I think she just misplaced it. There's no way she's mad at me because I'm romancing her sister and I'm better friends with her sister than I am with her. I think she just forgot where she put it. So we'll leave it right there for her. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. Emily was jealous and threw out the flower, just ripped it out of Haley's hands and just tossed it. I can see it, honestly. Let's go grab these clams I tossed earlier. This is still... Oh, that's not a... I guess they... Oh, yeah, they do change quality depending on the day. Is this foraging? No, that's crab pot bundle, but I already did crab pot bundle. For some reason, I thought it was because it could have been exotic foraging. Not very exotic when it's 2 screens away from your own home. 3 screens away. Boom, boom, boom. What's the reason for marrying Emily? The FAQ didn't say. Oh, I should add that to the FAQ. Thank you, Creatrix. By the way, welcome in, Creatrix. The reason for marrying Emily is exclamation point clothing. We're collecting all of the clothing. That's one of the, gosh darn it. I didn't mean to buy that. I guess I'm gonna eat a trout soup, if you don't mind. It is pretty salty. Yeah, Emily gives you clothes during her 14 heart event, so one of the goals is to get all the clothing, and that includes that clothing, so there you go. I could fish today. Fishing is not a bad idea, necessarily. Why don't we do that? We could do a little bit of fishing. I'll have to update update Nightbot. I think because, I mean, there's not much else going on today. I'm not going to go to the mines. Fishing for an eel. We actually already got an eel, I'm pretty sure, for the night fishing bundle. There's a reward waiting to be claimed here. Oh yeah, it was like a speed grow or something. Let's see. Fish tank. Night fishing. We already got an eel and a bream, so we're just waiting on a walleye there. I could go catch. I think the only fish I can still catch right now. Tiger trout we can't catch. I could catch a ghost fish in theory. Ghost fish is one that's up there. Can't catch any of those yet. The largemouth bass is the only one I could catch right now. Or I could just like try to level up my fishing skill a little bit. We're gonna need to catch all the fish eventually, so I could do that and just like fish next to my shipping bin and sell whatever fish I find. I think I'm okay with that. Do I go bamboo pole or do I go training rod is the question. Probably training rod if I'm just doing that. I'll also need to update the exclamation point rods command. Need to get like a hotkey to do this eventually. It is theoretically possible. 2 training rods for a total of $1,050. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Thank you so much, placeholder. I'm glad that I am in your echelon of favorite streamers. It's only like starting to like dawn on me, by the way, with the Stardew Valley Awards coming up in literally less than a week now, that like I've been nominated and people are voting for me, and I'm getting like extreme imposter syndrome. It's like if I can be real with you guys for a minute, like my depression and stuff has been flaring up a lot more at the start of 2023 than it usually does. I don't know what's the cause for that necessarily is. There isn't even always a cause with depression and things like that. I'm fighting like hell to push it down, but it's yeah, things like that it can get to me. So I thank you all very much. Oh, I should fish a little further back here. Thank you all very much for making something like that even viable, even theoretically possible for me. So. I mean, I just come up with these silly ideas. I try to execute them on the best I can, and I hope that people enjoy them in some capacity. The fact that enough people have enjoyed them for me to be where I am right now is mind-boggling. Don't land in the water, please. Thank you. Okay, I think this is the strat with these fish. I should back up a little further. What do I line myself up with? Can I go like one tile back from here and still make it? No, so we want to line up with that little shrubbery. January's been so stressful. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's feeling that. I don't know, something about it. Maybe we have different reasons for our stress, but for some reason January's been like undeniably stressful for me. Why can't our brains just appreciate what we've done? You're telling me, right? This coral, I think, is worth selling here, right? Oh, there goes the training rod. All right. I guess I'm done fishing for the day. Oops. Gosh darn it, dude. Okay, what am I gonna do today, I guess? I guess I'll continue clearing the farm. That's fine. Go a little bit of coal. Is that table coal's girlfriend I see on the ground right there? Brown coal? I'm just fueling the flames. Ooh, I see that artifact. I keep forgetting about this one little artifact spot here. There's also a geode right there, which I'm probably gonna sell instead of doing anything with. I'm glad that glad your husband enjoyed the stream as well, Jess. Napped in his chair while feeling sick. So many people feeling sick lately. I guess it is like kind of flu season. So take care of yourselves, everybody. I am lucky enough to have a pretty strong immune system that I very rarely get sick anymore. Last time I was sick was with COVID in the middle of last year. And that was pretty rough, but before then it's been like years and years since I've gotten like real sick. If I get Pierre's good quality veggies quest, you can get a second shipping bin that maybe make things more convenient. Theta, that is definitely on the list of goals. It's one of the few storage items that I'm gonna allow myself to use, because it is only like it's 9 extra temporary slots that I can use for a single day only, because anything that's in there is obviously gonna disappear overnight, and I think that kind of adds a nice little wrinkle to using the mini shipping bin, is that it's impossible to use it for long-term storage, but for short-term, it can be extremely valuable. Yeah, no quests like that until fall anyway, though. And we have to actually fulfill the quest, so like it shouldn't be that hard, I don't think, but it is on the radar. Legitimacy of the mini shipping bin is yet to be decided. It was until I started writing up the FAQ and I ran it through in my own head, and in the FAQ now it says the mini shipping bin is allowed. I don't think I'm going to go back on that, but I mean, I'm still open to debate if people think the mini shipping bin should like really not be allowed. But I think it's a nice balance between, you know, a little bit of extra storage while not completely minimizing the rest of the challenge, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to worry about selling a single piece of sap, although I see there's more sap over here now that I just forgot about. My bee. There's too many. I planted too many trees around here. That's just. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna get rid of these trees. I might come to regret this later when I need lots of wood, but I can always set up a tree farm in the future. It's probably the better way to go about it. Yeah, I think the mini shipping bin makes things more interesting. And at the end of the day, that's the question I need to ask myself is, like, does this make the challenge more or less interesting? And if it tends towards more, then I think it should be something to consider for sure. Do I check the tavern every now and then for maki rolls since I can't cook it since it needs 3 things? You can also get a maki roll from Linus in the mail. So befriending Linus should be on our list of goals. I don't know why I sold that wood. I can actually just add that to my pile. That is an astute point, though, Alexion. Yeah, Linus sends them in the mail sometimes, so that is probably going to be my way of getting that. But checking the saloon, and with Krobus once we unlock him, is a smart idea, too. Undeniably. Alright, ooh, slime. I don't think the slime can drop anything too profound. Maybe it has like a small, tiny chance of dropping a diamond. But that also might not be until we get to the bottom of the mines, so. All these seeds are going to be the death of me. Alright, I'm selling the wood. The one piece of wood, I don't really care that much. The seeds, I'm going to sell the seeds as well. Why do we trust Linus's cooking, especially with raw fish? I mean, I think I trust Linus's cooking with raw fish. He probably fishes, like, every day for breakfast with his bare dang hands. And he's still alive. Like, he's lived quite a while out in the wilderness all by himself, self-sustaining. So, if there's anyone who's fish cooking I should trust, it probably is Linus, honestly. Or Gus, realistically. But alright. My coal friends, I'm sorry, there can only be one of you. So you're both getting sold. Alright, pick up all this, I guess. And off to sleep for the night. What do we get? Stone Owl? Hootie the 60th? Yo, the Hootie saga continues. Have a good one there, Benny. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We got a Stone Owl on deck, friends. Hoot hoot. I don't remember how many Stone Owl. 3 rainy days in a row. Holy moly. Right on the last last day of spring, too. Would have been an incredible stretch to fish for the legend if we had that capacity. Alright. Kale is ready, so missing that single day of harvesting did not come back to bite me, thankfully. Alright, we're gonna toss that. Toss that. Toss that. Alright, cool. Alright. First, let's grab the green beans. Only 3 of them, so that's easy enough. Hootie the 60th made me chuckle. I don't remember. I wish I remembered how many there were exactly. Ooh, I can make salad. Make my own dang salads instead of buying them from Gus now. Oh, so satisfying. The scythe harvesting is pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. We got silver quality kale on deck right now. Most of this is probably regular quality, but there might be some gold in there as well. I don't think we're keeping kale for any particular reason. To be honest, I don't remember why I bought so much kale to begin with, but it's here now. We might as well make the most of it. And a decent amount of gold quality kale there, too. That all the kale? Oh, there's a single little piece of kale right there. It's not gold quality. Almost missed that. Bam. Okay, perfect. Alright. That is good. Let's go check the mushroom cave now. Need to make sure I make that a regular habit pretty much every day. Yo, that's another, I mean, that's good for our foraging bundles. And we're going to get so many common mushrooms, I don't even think I need to donate one of them right now. We'll have plenty of time for that in the future. We'll just sell them, and we'll sell one of those red mushrooms. The other one is good for exotic foraging. Looks more like brain than coral. I thought the exact same thing when I put that coral into the fish tank last time. Coral changes look if you move the fish tank around. I was wondering about that. Yo, people did mention, by the way, that I can totally pick up a fish tank and carry it with me, and it will contain its contents, like, no matter where I move it. It's coral change. It does change. Oh, I like that. I like that purple one. And then there's just actual coral. Oh, there's more? There's more different kinds. It's like an alien coral right there. I like this one, though. That's kind of nice. Thanks for the heads up, Lisa. Alright. What should I do today? Is there anything pressing to do on the last day of spring here? I'm gonna go ahead and start getting my field ready for summer crops. I have a vision, is the best way I can put it. We have one scarecrow. I want to make the best possible use of her. So I did a little bit of planning in the interim. and I've got an idea for my ideal method to approach this. How am I still learning new things in this game? You and me both, Allie. I still learn, like, so many new things from, like, talking to Blade, watching other people's streams, just researching, doing these crazy challenges. Alright, these will all wither and die by tomorrow, so I don't need to worry about getting rid of them or anything. That would just be wasting energy. I think I still want to clear a little bit more of this out in order to make room for my eventual plans tomorrow. Did that fence just drop a maple seed? I thought the same thing, but I'm pretty sure it must have just been, like, a seed somehow growing under the fence, is my thought, at least. I don't know if that actually makes any more sense than the fence itself dropping a maple seed, but I did notice it as well. That man has Stardew in his veins. Blade lives and breathes Stardew. He is extremely smart about it. Alright. I hope I get a chance to use my stack of wood that I'm building up this stream, because I mean the alternatives is I either sell it, it despawns on the ground at some point, or I keep it in my inventory for next time. None of which I'm super happy with the idea of. I'm hoping I get to use it for an actual productive purpose, like maybe the house upgrade at some point. We'll see, though. Habu has Stardew in his tendons. I think Blade is overall probably more knowledgeable about the various minutiae of Stardew. But Habu is definitely... He's extremely knowledgeable in his own right, and he's very talented mechanically at the game. He's probably the peak blend of those. He's done a lot of like speed running, a lot of challenge runs. Very, very mesmerizing to watch Habu play Stardew, honestly. He makes it look so effortless too. He's just played so much that he can do it without even thinking, which is the most mind-blowing part of it all. I take it you've reconsidered storing wood in the form of chests. I mean, I haven't reconsidered it. That's still an idea. But, like, I can't re-access that wood from the chests until I get deconstructors, and that's not for a very long time. So I don't think that doing that right now is of the utmost importance, but it is still a thought in my brain for when deconstructors are more possible. Good shout out though. Good for the reminder. Quick Allie is gone. We should all say really nice things behind her back. Yo, I do like positive trolling. Blade has made a Stardew a science. Habu has made Stardew an art. That's a good way to put it. And with these challenges that I do, I am merely standing on the shoulders of giants. I'd be nothing without the wiki. Nothing, I tell you. Alright, clear out a little bit more of this. Habu was the first Stardew streamer you ever watched. Charlie was the second. Those are a good... That's a good, like, first two to get you... to dip your toes into the multifaceted greatness that is the Stardew Valley community. They offer a very broad and different set of talents as streamers. Okay, do I want to... I mean, I don't really have the energy to do much more here, other than, like, get rid of some fiber or something. Can't even go clay farming if I wanted to. Which I know I did a lot of clay farming in the first couple streams of the Ironman challenge, and it is a smart idea to do it, just from like a fiduciary standpoint. But can I level with you guys? Clay farming is like boring as heck. I don't know if I want to do it too much in the future. I mean, like, it's productive and it is satisfying in an innate sort of way. But even when I'm playing off stream, I'm just like, when I'm play farming, I'm just kind of like, this is just like not that fun. Maybe I'm alone in that thought, but yo, that's the Stone Owl Hootie. I forgot all about you. I forgot to go claim you. He landed and he skidded across. Do you see? He landed right here and he was moving with such velocity. He was like skirt right into the next tile over. Rare Stone Owl spawn with extreme velocity. It's a cracked Stone Owl. You're watching the stream in full cosplay. Hey, you can't drop deep lore like that and not tell us who you're cosplaying. I'm gonna guess you're cosplaying as Johnny Bravo. There are so many different characters that I could throw out there. That's the first one that came to mind for some reason. Does Beach Farm make forage? It does make forage. You know what? It is the 28th. That's not a bad idea. That's something I can do without energy, is go collect forage on the Beach Farm. Or elsewhere in the valley, really. But on the Beach Farm, it's easier to at least collect it all and sell it. Good shout out, Pitsu. I will get rid of this fiber. I don't think it's worth going back to sell it for 1 gold a pop. Fibrous Farm Chloe is seething at the thought, but I think I'm just going to trash it. Ooh, a supply crate. Just mixed seeds, probably not worth it, honestly. Just 998 more Stone Owls. Wait, wrong challenge. Algo, is that you? Exclamation point Algo. Got a little bit of forage around here, nothing excessive. I'll go sell the dandelions. Look at all this grass. Oh my gosh. I gotta put my first coop and barn and stuff down there. That's where the chickens and the cows will feed gloriously if I put them down there. Keep any further mixed seeds on the floor for tomorrow. I mean, that's probably not a terrible idea, honestly. To subsidize some of my potential lacking spots, but we'll see. Actually, you know what I should do? I have a lot of wood, actually. I was gonna say I'm gonna want to make some pathing and stuff for my plans for tomorrow. All right, Hootie, you're gonna be our set. You know what? Why don't you guard Tim Beam's bowl? There you go. They'll be friends by the end of the Ironman. I could eat the forage, but I'm probably I mean, it's not that much energy, except maybe the leek. Ooh, I should get that. I have the energy to do it. Rusty Spur? I have donated that already, so I can just sell that. Yeah, I don't think eating the forage would be useful to too many ends. I'm not planning on doing too much else today. Although, you know, I could eat it to clear some more stuff. I kind of like the idea I have for tomorrow. I'm gonna want some pathing for it, so I will do this because I want to get more stones instead of wood. Honestly, just because I like the look of the cobblestone pathing more than the wood pathing. You're cosplaying as the Corinthian from the Sandman. Ooh, you got the mouth prosthetics on. Oh my gosh, you've gone all out. Yo, can we get a picture of that in the Discord if you're comfortable, Theta? I would love to see that. I don't know necessarily what channel it would go on, maybe just like stream discussion, because we're discussing it on the stream. That sounds really cool. I'm gonna load up on a bit more stone. I'll just use the rest of my energy today to get a bunch of stone. Focus that down. Get a little bit more stone still. Like, we'll just grab one more stone. That's alright. I would not mind selling that coal. Coal sells for a decent amount if I remember right. I wouldn't mind cosplaying as something at some point. Maybe I'll, like, because I want to go to VidCon this year. I don't know if people do cosplay at VidCon, but that's not going to stop me. Catch me cosplaying as Haley at VidCon? Don't actually, though. I don't want to make promises that I can't keep. Alright, I'm going to keep that stone on me, just in case it despawns in the crossover between seasons here. This is our first seasonal crossover. We'll see if anything on the ground despawns during that time. It shouldn't, based on all known rules of Stardew Valley, but... Alright, you know what you're asking for, you silly little bat. Timbeeb cosplay. I'll buy a dog for the day that looks like Timbeeb. No, I couldn't just buy a dog for a single day. You kidding me? And there's no way I'm getting a dog for life right now. I can only have one pet in my complex, and Manu is the love of my life, so. Not sure which YouTubers would be recognizable as a cosplay. That's true, yeah. There are some people with distinct outfits, but you'd have to pick and choose carefully. Alright, summer is about to begin. Let's do this. First summer. Ooh, level 5 farming too. Alright. Which way are we going? We gotta go. I mean, is there a reason right now in this challenge to go rancher versus tiller? I don't think so. We have more ready access to crops anyway than animal products, because we won't be able to get a coop or a barn or anything. I think we gotta go tiller, right? This is not the one edge case scenario of a challenge where rancher is better. I think we go tiller. I do not know any Portuguese, I'm afraid. Felipe Costa Xbox. I'm gonna call you Felipe. Oh my gosh, we made so much money. What the heck? Kale is bank? I mean, you probably make a lot more for the same amount of just like strawberries or whatever, but you know, the kale profits are looking good, looking spicy. Rancher would mess with chat. I can always change to rancher when I get the when I go to the sewers. All right, summer has arrived. We gotta get things set up here. Clear out all the dead crops. Oh my gosh, it's the first time we've seen the sun in like so many days too. Holy cow. Timbeeb, I'm coming at you with this axe in my hand to pet you. He likes the pets a little rough sometimes. Just pet him with the axe. Ooh. Do I need this? Wait, this cauliflower. Hold on. I can give this cauliflower to Jody to complete a quest. Right? Jody wants a cauliflower? A fresh cauliflower. She doesn't really care who grew it, so she doesn't have to know it's Caroline's cauliflower. We'll leave that one there. Yo, thanks for that, Caroline. That was random. We're not even like that good friends with Caroline. 1 heart? I'll take it. Galaxy brain. It takes 3 loved regular quality gifts and a bouquet to go from 8 hearts to 10 hearts. Ooh. The more you know. Yeah, kegs are only after Ginger Island, so that is true. I mean, that's, you know. Why did I plant all this kale? That was me 15 minutes ago. You know, you make an astute observation there. All right. I want to set up my farm appropriately here. I've got my tool hit location shown on. Let's go ahead, dump the stone for right now. I want to move my rare crow, my lovely little Miss Greg. This rare crow does not have a name for us. I pathed this out before. How do I want to do this? I want to go like, I want to be able to like hit here. Yeah. So like 1. So like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's right there, because she has a reach of 8 tiles, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go 1 further down actually. I'm not going to plant crops like all the way up to that spot, but you'll see what I want to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Now we're cooking. Let me cook, chat. Let me cook. All right, we're going to get rid of all that, because that's going to be useful architecture here. I'm going to turn all this stone right now into cobblestone paths. And we're gonna do something a bit avant-garde, a bit, you know, maybe a bit aesthetically pleasing. We'll see. So I'm gonna do like this. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I want to do something like this. You know what? Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I go one further out here. I don't want to fill out the entire range of the rare crow, but I want to make like I feel like I want to do like 4 little quadrants. You see what I'm getting at with this? I want to do like 4 little quadrants that are like decently sized here. Wait, if I do, no, I don't want to go all the way up to. I've got a plan. I want to actually do it like this. I'm gonna get rid of these ones here, so that we can do a little ring around the rare crow. That might be one too far out, but you know what? I'll figure it out as I go here. For the iridium sprinklers you don't have, I can't even use iridium sprinklers on this farm is the thing. That's the wild thing. At least not in this portion of the farm. Probably need to restock on my energy at some point here as well. But I like this. I like this so far. We're making a nice little area. So I want that. So we do like 1, 2, 3. Is this right? Is this how I set it up in my head? Yeah, this is right. Okay. And each of these spots is 24 tiles because we're missing the one tile near the center for the actual rare crow herself, or for the little ring around the rare crow. And then we use our paths. I don't know if there's gonna be enough paths, but we just do a little pathing like this, and we just, you know, kind of encompass it. It's not gonna be enough pathing, I'm noticing now, so that's okay. We have lots of stone to work with. I'll finish up the pathing later. I need to prioritize getting seeds and stuff first. This is nice. Thank you. Thank you. I came up with it myself. I kind of like it. I feel like it's a bit more structured than I usually am, and I wanted to be a bit more structured because, obviously, I have 6 slots. I need to be as structured as possible here. All right, what are we planting? What are we planting, friends? I think we are planting. I mean, I can start walking to Pierre's anyway. You know what? Bring something. If you bring anything, I can go to the community center first and then stop by Pierre's. We're probably planting blueberries. A little bit of blueberries, a little bit of melons. We gotta get tomatoes as well, at least 1 tomato. Here's Emily's 4-heart event, by the way. She's stepping all over my daffodil for Haley. Rude. She's literally standing on it. Oh my gosh. Did she jump on it? I was looking away. This is the anti-giftathon sprinkler setup. I'm trying to make up for my past mistakes. Literally stomping all over my daffodil. Oh my gosh. Emily threw out the flower, confirmed. Does this bird ever get a name? Or is Emily more like, no, I don't want to name the bird because I want it to be able to, you know, fly away wild and free one day. I don't want it to be beholden to me. It's not a pet. She's just nursing it back to health. But then she like keeps it for the entire rest of her life, right? All right. Let's go donate this red mushy. And then I will go buy some seeds. She explicitly doesn't name it. That's kind of what I thought. Hey there, Zombo. Welcome, welcome. All right. It's already noon. My goodness, I have so much to do. That's what Jody would say. Here we don't worry about it as much. I'm not too stressed. That is a little bit of exotic foraging done, which is nice. Now I'm gonna go to Pierre and buy my first set of seeds. We're gonna have to make a few seed trips because I need to buy seeds for all my summer crops. Wait, it was a pantry here, yeah, okay. tomato, hot peppers, blueberries, and melons. We have one quadrant. We could do one quadrant of each. Is that smart, though? I mean, I need to sell 15 of everything eventually in order to do polyculture. So I could just load up on them. But I feel like it might be smarter to do, like, because we don't need that many tomatoes or hot peppers necessarily. So I could do like a half and half patch of them. Hold on, I'm just trying to think, and this is a good opportunity to do so because time has paused. I could do a half and half of them. I could, and then get 2 patches of melons for the quality crops potential to get high quality golden ones. And then do 1 patch of blueberries. How do we feel about that? And I mean, there's other crops here as well, like wheat seeds, probably not. Radishes, I mean, eventually we'll need to do all this. Ooh, I did say I wanted to plant some flowers as well. Just for the aesthetics purposes. I have a lot of time to get things like polyculture done. Yeah, but it doesn't mean I can't plan for it ahead of time. That's part of the fun, at least for me. All right, I think I'm gonna do 2 patches of melons. Fertilizer on the melons. That's a smart idea. That is a smart idea. I think we go ahead. I mean, I need to get the fertilizer, which means chopping a bunch of sap or buying fertilizer from Pierre. 100 gold a pop, though. Probably better just trying to get as much. Almost said mine as much sap as possible. Chop as much sap as possible, I guess. All right, we're gonna get melons first. So it's 24 per allotment, 24 tiles the way I have it set up. So we're gonna want 48 melon seeds if I want to do 2 of them. So let's get that set up. 48 melon seeds. Let's go plant those. I could do fertilizer on the melons, and then what if I did basic retaining soil on all of the other stuff? That way I don't need to worry, because I don't have sprinklers and can't use sprinklers, obviously, for the foreseeable future. But some retaining soil could be extremely useful for the other crops to save on watering energy. And basic retaining soil is actually really cheap to craft. You only need 2 stone per craft, and I think it makes like multiples. No, it only makes 1 per craft, but that's okay still. It's still pretty cheap as far as all things go. I could also do a whole bunch of wheat somewhere on the farm and let the rain water it. That's true, because it only takes like 4 days to grow, right? Is that a speedrunner tactic? Basic retaining soil only leaves a few random spots water. It's better than nothing, but I can see how it would be annoying as far as like telling which spots need watering. I think I'm gonna go with my initial strategy here and do a little of this, little blueberry patch, and then we'll do a half and half on the hot peppers and tomatoes. Signs are allowed in this challenge, but signs, contrary to popular belief, do not store items. When you put a sign down and place an item on it, you're merely placing an image of that item on it. You're not actually placing the item itself. Otherwise, they would be absolutely goated for this challenge. The next best we can do is tables. Will I have time to make the soil/fertilizer? That I don't know. The fertilizer should be higher priority than the retaining soil if I want to do retaining soil. Because basic retaining soil, or any retaining soil, you can put down at any stage of the crop's growth. Fertilizer you have to place down first. You have to place down when the crop is first put in the ground. Alright, we're going to buy... I've got 24 spots, so we're going to get 12 peppers. Oh, I wanted to buy both seeds at once, both tomatoes and peppers, but I realize I can't do that now, so we're... Oops, alright, that's fine. Table coal is everything. Never knew there was a difference between soil and fertilizer, unless the wiki lied to me. I've very seldom used basic retaining soil or any retaining soil, but I'm pretty sure that is one feature of it. Alright. little half of that, and then the other half we do as tomato plants. Tomatoes regrow, right? Tomato is a regrowing crop. I mean, they are in real life, right? Like, you plant a tomato plant and it continues to produce tomatoes, so I don't see why it'd be different in the game. Not that it matters that much, but just for, like, aesthetic qualities. Having, like, the two regrowing crops like that, well, two of the regrowing crops, the hot peppers and the tomatoes next to each other is going to be kind of nice. Yeah, they continue to produce, okay. Tomatoes keep on producing. Is there anything else time-sensitive I need to do, like go and buy? Or can I just get started on my watering and stuff and then start getting the fertilizer? Different crop for each quadrant. We did get blueberries. We got a blueberry quadrant. We got a blueberry quadrant right there. We got melon quadrants up here. We got two of them because I want to have the highest chance of getting all the gold quality ones I need for the community center. And then blueberries for a little bit of money. Probably not as many blueberries as some people would have gotten, but it's my farm. I'll do what I want. Upgraded watering can would be pretty nice right about now, but we'll make do. It's part of my ever-evolving mission statement on this farm. Hi, by the way, Timby. Hello. I want to, you know, instead of just focusing on peak efficiency, like, if I wanted to, I could just, like, load up a couple... I could, like, get one one tomato plant, one hot pepper plant for the community center, and then, like, load up the rest with melons and blueberries for peak efficiency. But we're not about that. If you've noticed, I only have 6 inventory slots. I'm not going to be efficient no matter what I do. So why not have a little fun with it, right? Why not grow a smorgasbord, a potpourri of different crops, if you will? Why not just have a little bit of fun with it, the way that we don't normally get the opportunity to? Heck, maybe I'll grow some grapes when it comes to fall. Grapes are a fall crop, right? I'm gonna go buy some salads to re-up my energy, though. Milk pails cannot be thrown out, so we are not gonna ever get a milk pail, unfortunately. We're gonna have to use auto grabbers for that one. Some tools can be thrown out. The copper pan can be thrown out, the fishing rod can be thrown out, and if you count them, weapons can be thrown out, but they're not necessarily tools, they're kind of their own category. Farm's looking good. Thank you, Creating Bow. I'm actually trying this time instead of my usual strategy where I just, you know, plant all willy-nilly. Yeah, grape seeds I thought were a fall one. I can never remember if they're fall or summer. Or maybe they're both. I don't know. Maybe they're like wheat and they're both, but... Are we going to have to do Skull Cavern treasure rooms for auto grabbers? Auto grabbers can be bought from Marnie when you hit level 10 farming, I believe. Auto petters would have to be from Skull Cavern, yeah, if I wanted to go that route. But I don't technically need auto petters for this challenge. I don't think, anyway. I'm pretty sure petting an animal doesn't take any inventory slots. Unless I need one to store all the fur I get on my hands from petting the cows. Do cows have fur, or is it, like, just hair? Thank you for guarding the crops, by the way, Timby. Alright, let's get some sap. How much sap do I need? I've got 48 melons. Basic fertilizers, 2 sap. So we need 98 sap in order to fertilize all the melons. Let's get chopping. Chop, chop. Yeah, you can get milk from Sandy on Saturday if you're trying to get milk. That was our primary method for getting milk during the Price of Perfection. Even if I only get to fertilize 1 quadrant of melons, I think I'll be okay. If I only get, like, because I don't know, it's starting to get a little late in the day here, a little long in the tooth. So we might not get the chance to fertilize everything, but I'll get what I can. biologically there's no difference between fur and hair. Is that true? Is it just the nomenclatural difference? Like, we just call different things furry or hairy depending on our definition? Like, if you called a cat hairy, I'd be a little concerned. But if you call a cat furry, then I'm right there with you. I can buy more melons midsummer, that's true. We have time for 2 melon harvests. I might end up having 2, depending on... I mean, we'll be able to use the strategy of just holding 1 gold quality melon in my inventory in order to try and cheese gold quality melons. That worked for the parsnips pretty well. All right, the wood. I mean, hold on. Just eat the salad real quick. Eat the salad. There we go. We got the sap now. I'll come back for the wood. How much sap we got? Almost enough for 1 full allotment. I think I should probably just grind up the rest I need for a full allotment and then not worry about the second one. I'll just use retaining soil on the other one. Alright, 48 is actually literally perfect. So we just craft all of that. 24. 24 basic fertilizer. Get the job done here. I missed one. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to go gather the rest of this wood. Ooh, I'm also going to kill that wilderness golem. If he doesn't kill me first. Oh my gosh, they're teaming up? The monsters are getting smarter now? What on earth? It's okay. It's okay. Chad, am I forgetting to do anything today? Did I make any blunders, or are we pretty well set up? I don't think that's a living hat. I think that's just fiber. Yeah, all right, we're good. I always gotta double check. I run around real quick, gather all the wood. Gonna have to leave the seeds, I think, for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm probably gonna focus on gathering all the stone I need to finish my pathing, as well as stone for basic retaining soil. I think we're good. We're good there. So let's just go ahead and call it. Productive first day of summer, I would say. 359 wood ain't bad either. All right. Yo, did Tim Beeb teleport? Teleport Beeb returns. The golden scythe of arrogance. Level 4 foraging is all right. Not that I can really do much with it, but the axe proficiency is helpful. 20 clay for my efforts. Yo, productive day of clay farming too. You can't say it wasn't. Island cows look fluffy. I think I can picture the exact cows you're talking about. There's a very specific, like, fluffy breed of cow. Oh, I didn't check my mushroom cave yesterday. That's okay. Not that big of a deal. All right, let's start by watering, because I'm liable to forget that if I don't start with this, so. And it's probably, like, the most important thing to do right now. Hello, Tim Beep. Top of the morning to you. Pinterest keeps recommending you tutorials on how to draw blood. Excuse me? You can find anything on Pinterest these days. Chat, thumbs up if you use Pinterest on a regular basis. Thumbs down if no. I've never been on Pinterest in my entire life, but maybe I'm missing out. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate you. Like, what even happens on Pinterest that doesn't happen in other corners of the internet? Pinterest, I always think of it as like an arts and crafts kind of area, but that's more Etsy, right? Pinterest can be like, is Pinterest like akin to Instagram in some ways, or is it only for wedding inspiration? People that make like Pinterest boards, but I don't know what the Pinterest boards do. If there's just like a themed Pinterest board, it's like, I mean, that's cool. Go off. Nice to use for finding art references. We got mostly thumbs down in here, but a few thumbs ups in there. I don't think it's like a problem. I doubt that it's like a bad service. I think it's probably useful to many people for a variety of things. I'm just probably not in the sphere where it would be useful to me personally. Alright, that's half my energy for the day. I need to get this retaining soil on lock if I can. We have over 1,000 pins with references. I'm assuming pins work effectively the same way as, like, bookmarks. I'm gonna toss my wood to the side for the time being, in the little wood corner right there. And we'll start gathering stone. Might as well just use the rest of my energy to gather stone here, and then we'll make it into all the little goodies that we need. And I probably won't have enough stone to do everything I need, so I'll need to re-up my energy halfway through, I think. Yo, speaking of re-upping energy, after today we unlock the spa, right? That's gonna be kind of nice. Somebody make a fan art of the table cauliflower and table cool's wedding on Pinterest boards. Table cauliflower is not much longer for this world, so I don't know if you want to start making a fan art of it. It's soon going to be not table cauliflower, but Jody cauliflower. But you know what? You do you. Whatever passion strikes you. Only use Pinterest to upload images. Is it like a good image hosting service? Because I don't mind having one of those every now and again, just for like images that you need like a URL to, like to embed for whatever other reasons you might need. Is Pinterest good for that? I've always used like, I don't even know what one I use anymore. Table cauliflower is just visiting. Yeah, it's the diviner table. It's the nicer table, so we give it to the guests on the farm. Table coal has permanent residence for now, at least like semi-permanent residence. So table coal gets the less comfy but more permanent table. All right, how many more paths do I need? I'm just gonna start by making like 10 more. We'll make like 20 more paths. Make 15. Split the difference. It's not gonna be enough, I'm sure, but I don't want to do the math and figure out how many exactly I need before I make them. But we'll narrow down a little bit here. How much more is that? That's like 5 down there plus 2, so 7. 7 more paths. That ought to do. Perfect. All right, we got a nice sort of well-rounded area now. Now I'm going to go ahead. Do I have enough energy for like 1 more stone? I do, just to make it a nice even number. I'll use that, and then we'll get a decent amount of basic retaining soil out of this, 21. And we'll start retaining the water here. We're going to want a lot more than that. I wouldn't mind having it for all these 3 remaining allotments that we didn't get fertilizer for. So I think I go buy a few salads, top up on the stone, and then we'll be good. Also going to grab this. We'll grab this, take it to the community center while I'm thinking about it. Thank you, Nightbot, for the hydration reminder. Diviner table is the guest room for the Ironman B&B. More or less. It was an expensive guest room, too. I hope they appreciate it. The diviner table does look nice, though. Very plush, very comfy. Cut that log before it eats into something, please. It's making me nervous. I know, the funny thing is, I know the exact log you're talking about, Medusa. And I definitely will cut that, because it was making me nervous, too, so... If I remember to, I will definitely do that. I can eat the mushrooms. That's true! You know what? True. I'm out here now, so I'm just gonna buy a couple salads, but we can top up with a little bit of mushroom snackies, too. That is a smart move there, Pitsu. Dust Spirit, 360 for killing 3 of them. That's actually like insanely easy money if I remember to do that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be doing more mines grinding anyway, so... Alright, buy me 2 salads. And I can top up the rest with some mushrooms if I need it. Have a good one there, Benjamin. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Craving soup right now. I don't think I've had soup in a long time. Not since I was sick with COVID last year. I know my mom bought me like a bunch of soup. I did consume all of it because soup is good when you're sick. What makes soup so much better when you're sick compared to when you're not sick? It just like tastes better when you're sick. It's like it's such a nice comfort food, but why though? Why what makes soup like the all-time comfort food? Is it just because I mean the warmth definitely accounts for some of it, yeah. But there's got to be more to it. It's nice and hearty, I guess. Go a sneaky little supply crate over here. You see that? Bunch of geodes. You know what? I might as well take those and sell them. Lest I forget. It's a decent amount of money. Like, depending on the soup that you get, like a good chicken noodle soup, you got all the little, like, particulates, the noodle and the chicken and the vegetables and stuff. That's pretty nice. Nice and hearty. It's probably got, like, a lot of minerals and stuff in there, right? That are just, like, good for your body. Lots of nutrients jam-packed into a good serving size. Like, I don't have any of the knowledge or wherewithal to back this up, but soups seem pretty nutrient-rich to me. Sodium? I mean, sodium definitely is a factor for sure. The body do be loving sodium. Electrolytes? Are there electrolytes in soup? I thought electrolytes were exclusively like in Gatorade. That's the only time I ever hear anybody talking about electrolytes is when they're referring to sports drinks. My favorite soup? I like a good wonton soup. I think wonton soup is slept on. People don't talk about it enough. I'll tell you the worst soup, though, is tomato soup. Not just because I dislike tomatoes. I honestly don't mind the flavor of tomato soup. I think it's fine flavor-wise, but, like, number one, you look at a bowl of tomato soup, it literally is just red. It's just so red. It's just a pure red blanket. It doesn't have any of the, you know, the texture or variety or anything like that you want from your soup. And, I mean, that lends itself into the second point against tomato soup, is that, like, it only tastes like tomato. There's nothing else in it. You could do, like, a tomato basil soup, I guess, with, like, a little bit of a garnish on top. That looks kind of nice. That's about the only exception I can think of. I'm running out of stone on my farm. I'm gonna have to go mining for stone in the actual mines at some point here. That's okay, though. I mean, the stone's going to a good cause. That's why you put other stuff like crackers or tortilla chips. I guess that's true. Tomato soup can be a good vessel food, like a la tofu or plain yogurt. But it's just not what I want out of a soup. Maybe I'm the weirdo. Tomato soup, not Campbell's stuff, is paired with grilled cheeses or hot dogs. You know what? Dunking a grilled cheese into a tomato soup, that's pretty fire. I have done that before. You know, there's something to be said about it for sure. Yo, can you double up on... Yeah, I saw it's already fertilized. I knew the answer, but I just had to check. Alright. I have 7 more spots that need this. So I'm gonna go get 7 more, or 14 more stone. Need to make some tomato soup instead of buying it in the can. That might be where my fault lies, but I've been so turned off of tomato soup because in my head it's the worst of all soups. I wouldn't call it an F-tier soup. I would never besmirch it like that because it still tastes fine. But, like, it's definitely a D-tier soup in my opinion. But maybe it's just because of the... Maybe it's just because I've only ever got it in a can. Rate me. I'm gonna go ahead and just... I'm probably gonna use most of this forage just for pure energy right now. Not that I think I need any more energy. I should have enough to get the remaining stone I need. You can add fertilizer to crops after they're past the seed stage. Laisha, it's only retaining soil you can do that with, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can do that with fertilizer or speed grow. I'm pretty confident that it is only with retaining soil that works. But if that's what you want, then it's absolutely the way to go. All right, now I just need one of those big stones, and then we're vibing. You can with speed grow as well. Well, there you go. The more you know. I didn't think you'd be able to with speed grow, to be honest with you, because like, I guess that makes sense though. You can just speed it up partway through the process. Although it probably wouldn't have that much of an effect. I feel like if you're gonna put anything on it halfway through, it would be the retaining soil in lieu of sprinklers. Doesn't affect it if the crop is already fruited, though. Yeah, speed grow doesn't affect, like, regrowing crops, does it? It doesn't speed up the regrowth process. It's only the initial one. Wait a second. Oh, for some reason I thought this path was already open, and I'm like, that's not supposed to happen until later. But it was just a trick of the eye. Have a good one there, Intensive Porpoise. Going into lurker mode. 07 to you. 07 to your 7. I see your 7 and raise you an 07. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Alright, we're gonna craft all the retaining soil and trash that last stone because I don't needs it. Didn't really end up needing the mushrooms today either, so I might as well go pick them up and sell them. The effectiveness of speed grow will go down if you add it later. Yeah, you really want that speed grow early on if you want to get the most out of it. Unless it's like on a really long growing crop, like an ancient fruit or something, or a sweet gemberry. Then you can still get some efficacy out of it depending on when you put it in, but the earlier the better with speed grow. No doubt. Alright. Well, it only took the first 2 days of summer, but I think we've got a nice little setup here. I'm going to actually clear out this last little tree, just because it's aesthetically ruining my vibe. And I don't appreciate that. It's 3 a.m. Evening is a distant memory. Chat, at what point in the day, if you stay up like super late on a day, at what point do you decide it's not worth it to go to bed anymore and you just stay up instead? Because everyone has a different threshold, I feel like, for what they deem as okay. Like, because you eventually do hit that point no matter what, where it's like, oh, if I go to bed now, I'm gonna, like, wake up and, like, it's gonna throw off the whole rest of my day. I might as well just stay up and not, and, like, be tired tomorrow, and then go to bed early or something, or however you want to approach it. 4 a.m., 6:30 to 7:30, 7 to 8, 3, 7. I'm with the majority of chat, I think, the majority so far. I would say I probably tend towards at least like 6 a.m. Anytime before that, I think you can still justify getting in like a few hours of sleep. At that point, it's like already basically tomorrow has started. I mean, tomorrow starts at like midnight, literally, but come on, we all know it doesn't start until at some nebulous point in between like midnight and sunrise. You work at a donut shop, so you have to clock in at 1 to 3 a.m. Very familiar with that vibe. Yeah, fair enough. Anyone who does the graveyard shift probably is right there with you. Favorite sandwich meat? I kind of flip-flop on my sandwich meats. I think right now I have corned beef in my fridge. But that's not a 100% of the time thing. I like to mix it up. I like a turkey. I like a corned beef. I like chicken sometimes. There was an earthquake during the night, by the way. Yo, the spa has officially opened. I repeat, the spa has officially opened for business. I'm also scared of this. I don't want the thunderstorm hurting my crops. You need to get a lightning rod ASAP. Which bundle gives you the lightning rod? That's probably a smart thing to know. Because there's a bundle where you get a lightning rod reward, right? Can I speed run that bundle? It's one of the vault bundles, isn't it? Vault 10k gold. Yeah, I thought it was one of the vault bundles. I could not remember which. Thank you, Karita. What do we got for mail as well here? No, there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you may consider... I literally just used it. Aw, shucks, Robin. You know, I absolutely would have built a well. Everyone knows a well is usually the first building you build in Stardew Valley. It's probably the most useful building in the entire game. But I just, like, mined all the stone on my farm and turned it into retaining soil, so... Sorry, I just can't invest in that right now. But you know what? It's a nice thought, and I'll hit you up later, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, now this is something I'm more interested in. Ooh, we gotta start befriending Marnie for that one. Mayor's shorts. That is part of exclamation point clothing. We gotta get Mayor Lewis's purple shorts. At least our very own copy of it. Alright, we don't get to see the effects of retaining soil today, but mark my words, it's gonna pay off dividends in the future. Let's go to the mines. Actually, scratch that. Let's go to the... You know what? I'll save the mushrooms. I can come back and use mushrooms to restore my energy from a mines trip if I get a good one early on here. If we get to the next increment of 5, which should be 470, right? If I get there before too late in the day, then I can use the mushrooms to restore. Also use that grape to restore. Will the lucky purple shorts get a fancy table or a normal table? I don't know. We'll have to do something special with those lucky purple shorts, I think. I'm undecided yet, but you know it's going to be an event whenever it does happen. It's actually a little bit useful in the beach farm because the water is further away and you're watering a lot. Yeah, I guess it can be. I mean, there's definitely a use case for the well. I've just, you know, never minded having to make a little bit of a jog over to the ocean side or wherever you happen to refill your watering can on your farm. It's usually not so far away that it's worth building an entire farm building dedicated to it, but for the aesthetics as well, I mean, there's something to be said about that. A well just kind of looks nice sometimes. Who knows? Maybe we'll build a well. If I'm leaning more into the aesthetic aspect of this farm, which I definitely am, I'm going through my aesthetic arc right now. If you want to delineate my streams and my channel and my content by arcs, we're entering the aesthetic arc. I want to learn and get better at making aesthetically pleasing farms and aesthetically pleasing things in games in general. I constantly look at people who are like good at that sort of stuff. Like Charlie does a lot of like aesthetically pleasing stuff on her farms, and like people like Easy Lily and a bunch of other people who are like way better at decorating stuff than I am. Wickedy is definitely a big one. And I'm like, man, I could probably get better at that and do decent stuff if I actually tried. I just need to actually try. Of course, the time I picked to do that is by far the worst challenge to do it in, where I can literally only do one thing at a time, basically, with my inventory slot. So, oopsie daisy, but I'm still committing to it. Maybe a well at the petting zoo. Yo, that could be kind of cute. Little well for the animals to drink out of. I'm here for that. Even Thurm and Floydson are decent at decorating. I feel like if you were to rank Stardew Valley creators, like make a tier list out of them, based solely on their ability to decorate, I'm going straight into F tier. I mean, maybe like D or C tier. Like, I did a little bit on Frugal Farm. There was something to be said about some of the decorating there. Honestly, I'm not that mad about this because it means I don't have to spend energy on this floor. Quite nice. Like, I think I've got the talent to be an aesthetically minded farmer if I put my mind to it. I've just, you know, always got so many other things on the go, and the challenges usually demand other priorities first that the actual look of the farm often gets pushed to the wayside. But no more. I am now committing. This is my 2023 promise to you all. I'm committed. You know what? I'll take that ghost fish for the energy. I'm committing to more aesthetically pleasing challenges. Unless it's like a speed run where I literally just don't have time for that. You have never decorated a farm? Me neither, really. I mean, not to any huge extent. That's the beauty of Stardew, is you don't have to decorate if you don't want to. I just want to, which is where I'm coming at this from. Exclamation point optimism. Heck yeah. For those who don't know, the optimism command, exclamation point optimism, it is a command, it's a very unique command because it is hardwired into my brain. Every single stream, I connect Nightbot directly to my cerebral cortex to very accurately measure the levels of dopamine and other related chemicals in my brain that affect optimism. And the optimism command reports that as far as a percentage of how optimistic I am versus how pessimistic I am. And that's the number you get in chat. It's 100%. We have a 100% rate of 100% optimism. I'm just a very optimistic person, so that's what I attribute that to. I don't think the command is broken or anything like that. I think it's just I'm just extremely optimistic. You made a little shrine with frog statues and everything. That sounds incredibly cute, Colleen. I love that. Winter root. I forgot that I can eat these. I can eat the sap as well, but I'm not going to. Is the green jelly in the event in the game something you see every time? No, we've just gotten extremely lucky. It's a 1 in 10,000 chance, but we get extremely lucky. We've seen it every single time we go to the festival. The exclamation point jelly command is a bit luckier. It's a 1 in 1,000 chance to see the green jelly. I just didn't want it to be as rare as the actual event in the game. Welcome back, Benny. Cave carrot for me, please. Little cave carrot. That aquamarine is kind of looking nice as well. Potentially to befriend Clint or to donate to the community center, but I think I'm gonna forego it. We'll be able to come back and make and find more aquamarines in the future. Right now, I need to progress past floor 69. Oh, speaking of, there we go. Welcome to floor 70. I got here before anyone could say nice in the chat. All right. Do we progress to floor 75? I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go restore my energy, and I think I'm gonna make a push to floor 75. I really want to get to that floor 80 threshold. Try and farm up some copper bars today. At least one copper bar would be nice. What are the odds for exclamation point jelly? It should be a 1 in 1,000, as long as I didn't mess up anything too bad. First bathhouse visit, Pog. Is this worth the time investment to restore my energy? I don't know, but I'm here now, so this is what we're committing to. You love the skelly floors? There's a good chance of us getting a bone sword from the skeleton floors, which will be a straight upgrade from our silver saber, that's for sure. Woman's locker room? It's okay. It looks pretty much the same as the men's locker room, is what I've learned. Oh, Timbeeb has been pet 12 times this stream? That's huge. We only started tracking Timbeeb pets as of this stream. Hold on a sec, I just saw something there. Do you guys see this? Someone hearts someone else. Ooh. Juicy. Juicy gossip on the bathroom stalls. Who do you think put that heart there? Who is most likely to have put that heart there? Is the question. Haley? Haley hearts Chloe? Exclamation point Haley? Exclamation point Krobus? We got so many exclamation points, so we're just gonna be having commands along left, right, and center from now on. Alright. 5:20 p.m. It's a bit bold to assume I can get to floor 75, but if I get lucky enough with my staircases, I should be okay. Skeleman, I'm gonna need you to drop a bone sword, please. Give me a bone mo. Okay. And now we mine. Now we mine. Look at all the people just going nuts with the commands. I'm always hesitant to add too many commands because it does open the door for a little bit of spam with the commands. And I'd rather actual, tangible human conversations in chat than just, like, full-on commands. But they are fun. Can't deny that. Gotta make sure to actually look for a bone sword if it drops as well. It won't just go flying straight into my inventory. Oh, thank you. That was a great, speaking of good staircase generation. Man, it might be the first time that's ever happened to me where it's just literally a step away. A single foot in front of my face. Can't tell if there's any bone swords there. I'm just gonna assume not. Actually, you know what? We can check. Bone fragments. I just tossed my saber. I was on a trashing spree. All right, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just mine for my last floor here. Oopsie daisy. Did I check my journal for the quest money? I think I have to report that one to Rasmodius directly, right? It's okay, chat. It's okay. It's only one floor. How bad could it be? I've got nearly full energy. There are a lot of skeletons that I cannot fight back against, nor restore my health from, because I don't have any food. And they're all forming a parade, and they're marching in this direction, slowly and menacing. I've never been more scared of these skeletons in my life. Dude, these guys are not supposed to be scary monsters. Why are they walking so slowly towards me? With such purpose. I'm so afraid. I didn't realize how not having a weapon could, like, throw off my game so much. I'm scared. Somebody, I want to go home. I want to go home. Please give me the staircase. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, those skeletons were actually putting the fear of God in me. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna go buy a new weapon. I could check my chests, but we've been over this. If they're boots, then I'm gonna be in a bit of an awkward position, so I'm just gonna buy a new weapon and be okay with that. Welcome back with your suit, Bethany. You missed a very scary moment for sure. Bone sword for 6,000. I'm gonna say that's not worth it. I'm gonna reinvest in a silver saber. It's not great. I mean, pirate sword or cutlass. You know what? Pirate sword is probably fine. Decisions, decisions, decisions. We're gonna go pirate sword. Don't I have a wizard quest to submit? When does the wizard close? We might not be able to make it in time. Does the wizard close? Is it like midnight or something? Oh my gosh. Lightning jump scare. Therm's already playing Undertale. Argon needs to play Earthbound. I played a little bit of Earthbound. I played entirely through Mother 3. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Absolutely phenomenal game. Highly recommended if you enjoy a good story-driven experience. It's also got, like, the Earthbound series has one of the greatest mechanics that, as far as I know, is unique to the Earthbound games. I've never seen another game replicate it. The scrolling HP bar that you get in those games, like when you take damage in one of the Earthbound games, at least either Earthbound or Mother 3, I don't think it was in the very first one. When you take damage, you don't take all the damage immediately like you do in pretty much every other RPG under the sun. it starts scrolling down to the damage, to like your HP where it would have been after you took that damage, and it gives you time to either like beat the enemy or heal up or something in between before it scrolls all the way down to 0. So a hit that would normally kill you in like 1 hit, you got time to like adjust for it. It's so cool. I love the rolling HP. 11 p.m. according to the wiki. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. It's locked 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Made it at 11:10. Can you just slide my money under the door? I've got dust sprite gloves, dust sprite blood all over my hands for no reason. Rolling HP makes it way more intense. That's what I'm saying. Has any other game done that? Have I considered finishing Isaac? I've never considered going back to the actual Let's Play of Isaac, but I wouldn't mind streaming it at some point in the future if some people want to see that. Not anytime in the foreseeable future, though, I don't think. Oh, what is this? Quality retaining soil? You know, I would love to keep that for future, but I don't think I can replace the basic now that I've already got it in the ground. I think we just have to trash this, unfortunately. Because there's no way I'm going to get a chance to actually use that effectively in the near future. Wizard is an insomniac, definitely. Good night, Tim Beeb. Oh, that's a fish tank. Alright. Not bad, not bad. We are 5 floors away, right? Did I make it to floor 75? I did, yeah. 5 floors away from being able to grind for Shadow Brutes and Copper Bars. Let's do it. Level 2 combat as well is not too bad. Forgot to check my Mushroom Cave, but that's alright. What's my luck looking like? Neutral luck? I think that's good enough. Obviously need to water things here. Look at the basic retaining soil. Putting in work. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but it will save me a little bit of energy. In the long run, especially. It can get a wee bit annoying trying to tell which ones are watered, especially once the crops actually start getting bigger and blocking the view of the soil. But for now, it's definitely a big help. Cooler when the player has it. Or are there games where like the player where enemies in Genshin Impact have something similar? They've got rolling HP. That's neat. That's neat that I don't think the enemies in Earthbound have it at all. I think it's just the players that have it, which makes for a pretty dynamic player experience. I don't know how it would change the formula if enemies did that. I was like, why is none of this retained? Why did that patch get so unlucky? Then I remembered that's all fertilized. That's not retaining soil. Nice farm layout. Thank you, Benny. Imbeep seems to enjoy it as well. I'm quite fond of it myself. I came up with it all by my lonesome. There we go. Still a decent amount of energy uses, but not as much as it would have been. And once we have access to better retaining soils, the world is our oyster. The world is our burrito. Alright, I will toss that for right now. Get my mushrooms. Honestly, I will use these to restore my energy. Maybe this is the way to do it. Restore energy with the common mushrooms after watering. And then, like, sell the rest. I mean, I'm just gonna eat this last one. Probably not worth going to sell a single common mushroom. Is a chanterelle good for anything as far as, like, bundles go? It is not, so we sell that. You can crack a rat over the head with a baseball bat and you don't need to wait for it to bleed out. You're talking about Earthbound, right? Not like in real life? Honestly, I'm probably not going to use these mixed seeds for anything. I was saving them for, you know, posterity's sake, but realistically not going to happen. Alright. It is time, chat. it is time to go to floor 80 of the mines. I don't think I need to do anything pressing today, so we just gun it straight for floor 80 with my pirate's sword. And we're getting a copper bar today. What do you say? Place your bets in chat now. How many shadow brutes / shadow shaman do you think we're gonna have to kill for our first copper bar? I think I will use the pirate sword for my first copper bar drop, but once I get it, I'm using the scythe for the next one. No doubt. I could put a table in the mines. That's true. I don't have. Actually, I do have a table that I'm not using at this exact moment. I could also buy another table in theory. Saw this artifact spot, so I want to make sure I grab that. 22, 7, a lot, 15, a lot. You can't just say a lot. That's not. I mean, you can. There's no actual bet going on, so we're good. 21, 6, 53, 25. If I get it on exactly 25, that'd be pretty hype. I'm gonna have to actually like keep track of it. Hold on, I'm gonna grab. I mean, we're not grinding right away here, but I've got a little notepad. Is there a pen around here? I'm gonna keep like a prison tally. You know how they do like those like lines on the wall? You do like 4 lines and then a 5th one to cross them through. I'm gonna do that with shadow brutes, just to track them, and then maybe I'll throw it into a command at some point in the future. What do the numbers mean? We're guessing shadow brutes. All right, but first we got to get there. First we actually have to get to floor 80, and then we can start grinding it out. No bone sword. I think a bone sword is still an upgrade for us from this pirate sword, right? Because the pirate sword is only level 2. I wish my fellow shadow people could know this feeling. Oh, they're about to know a certain kind of feeling, Krobus. They're about to. Mark my words. Got a gold bar after the 7th kill. That's going to be what hurts, is getting, like, iron and gold bars. Because they're so much rarer than copper bars. So to get one of those would be actually just like a slap in the face. It's going to happen. You know it is, because we're going to have to get 5 copper bars. So we're going to get at least, like, a few... Like, at least 1 iron or gold bar in the interim. That's just how probability works. 35 is your actual guess. Krobus wants all his brothers to die. Confirmed. Krobus is a monster against his own people. I think one of the quotes from Krobus is like, "You haven't killed any of my friends. ... Have you?" So let's see if we get that quote at any point. Don't go grinding Krobus quotes though. They want to keep these bats coming. I'm not complaining, honestly. One of them will drop a staircase eventually. Or the skeleton will, alternatively. You're doing a selling only pickle challenges. Challenge yourself? Natalie, that sounds awesome. Pickles are underrated in Stardew. Aren't there are certain crops where it's better to make them into pickles or jelly than it is to make them into like wine or juice, right? Like I've always been under the assumption that keg is king, and I think for the most part it is. Like you can make the most money with kegs, but preserves jars actually are better with some crops, right? Or am I doing a little bit of wishful thinking? Got the idea from Tushi, nice. Tushi does a lot of like challenge runs and stuff, right? I don't know if necessarily with Stardew, but maybe they are mainly Stardew creator. Go, nice. Candace had a good idea. What did Candace say? Candace, set up tables in the mine entry and keep iron and gold bars. That's probably smart. That's probably smart. I was thinking of just selling the iron and gold bars, because here's the thing: once we get a single tool upgrade, I can actually make my own furnace and smelt my own bars and stuff, because I'm gonna have the space for them. Yo, bone sword pog. Take it. But saving some of them could be good too. I feel like the money might be better for us. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I should get some tables though. 'Cause You like Candace's idea? It's a good idea for sure. One way or another, I'm bringing tables to the mines. You can mark my words on that. Really, getting the... I mean, one of our main goals at this point, there's floor 80, by the way. Floor 80 has arrived. We can start farming our Shadow Brute friends. I'm gonna go... You know, I'm gonna go get a table right now. I know I've got one at home, so I might as well relocate it here, since we're talking about it. That's gonna stay, because this area doesn't respawn. Mine table coal. Mines table coal. Do we want a separate table coal in the mines, or do we want to relocate table coal to the mines? The bar bundle prize is a furnace. I guess that's one way. That's one thing we could do with the bars. So we need 1 iron, 1 copper, and 1 gold for the blacksmith bundle. That's true. So if we get those drops early on, then we can get a furnace for free. We'll be able to craft a furnace easily enough once we get the actual copper bars. Yoink. Oh, I thought I could yoink it from far away. That's my bad. Robin's still open? Yeah, but tables are expensive. That's what I've learned. I also don't know if... I mean, we can check. I can probably still see if there's tables for sale. I might be able to make it still in time. You want to play Stardew, but you don't want to watch the stream? Benny, I'm about to blow your mind. You can do both. You can at least listen to the stream, and you can play Stardew. I imagine some of the lurkers in chat, sevens from the lurkers, are doing exactly that. Do we have any tables for sale? I've got a moon table for 2,500. Chat, is this worth? Hold on, I gotta say hi to my lurkers for a second first. Bex in here with the lurk them. Gray, Finest Tuna, Quantum Feet, Dog.Cat, Northern Yar, Danielle Schramm, Mizbun, Rowan, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're playing Stardew, nice. Goat, Slinky, Natalie, Woolly Socks, Red Nax, Moon Table, Coal Shrine, David Sedate. Oh, thank you to all the lurkers. You are the lifeblood of the stream. Gotta put the shorts on something. Shorts on Lewis's shorts on the moon table? It's too perfect not to do it, right? I mean, that is half my money. But I mean, it's the moon table. It's a nice looking table. Hold on. I gotta... Wait. Hold on. Hurry. Hurry. Because Robin's gonna close. She's gonna steal my table if I'm not careful. Alright, we're good. And we move this, and we put the moon table. I don't want someone to, like, walk over my moon table and destroy it. I don't want... Robin, don't walk into my end table. Don't do it. Don't... Okay, she's just gonna stop. That's fine. She's just gonna admire the table for a little bit, and then hurry on over. Alright, moon table. We'll just take these tables, for now at least, to the mines. Pop it down right there. Just a little bit, little ways off from the elevator. Robin sees moon table, starts running. Alright. Oops, I walked past my table. My little oak end table. I mean, oak end table, it's the least superfluous of all our tables. Like, we got the diviner table, the moon table, all these fancy tables. Oak end table, underrated. It's a one spot table. It's pretty nice. Alright, you're gonna go... I don't want to, like, make a little tunnel around the elevator necessarily. Alright. We're going in. We're going in. I'm getting my post-it note ready. Shadows killed. This will encompass all Shadow Brute and Shadow Shaman kills because they are equivalent. Should I... Here's my question. Should I just stick with floor 80, like we do this, go to floor 80, go to floor 81, and kill whatever Shadow Brutes and stuff we find here? Or should I progress to floor 85 and then reset that floor because I can just get monsters, like, right away? We need a moon coal. To the moon! energy refill. I mean, we don't really need energy if we're just fighting monsters. I like where your head's at, though. Go first Shadow Brute. First Shadow Brute to be slain. Just gotta get past his entourage first. He came with his friends. All right, first one killed. No luck. We mark that down as one failure. One. Anyone who thought we were gonna get a copper bar from our first kill, mistaken. Go 85. Okay, we will go 85, but probably not today. We'll continue with the floor 80 grind for right now. And we'll go floor 85 at the next available opportunity, which will probably be tomorrow. Iron bar. Come on, dude. Isn't that a 2% drop? I gotta take it. I mean, I have to, right? Literally second kill. Second kill, no copper bars. But an iron bar. Yo, can't we get... there's a crafting recipe that lets you turn 3 copper bars into 1 iron bar. Can we reverse that? If we put an iron bar into a deconstructor, do we get 3 copper bars? Oh my gosh. Of course that would happen, right? Alright, we're getting rid of the bone sword. So long, pal. So long, and thanks for all the memories, or whatever. Have a good one there, Autumn. Thanks for lurking. Donate to CC. Nah, we know where this is going. It's going straight on the table. You're gonna, I mean, oh, could you imagine a gold bar on the moon table, though? Alright. Frick it. I said I'm gonna do a scythe. I said we're doing at least a 1 scythe copper bar. We're doing one copper bar with the scythe. I'm a man of my word. There's our unknowing target. We're gonna have to manage this slime at the same time here. We got a ways to go. Yo, wait. Oh, I thought he was trapped for a second. 20 HP of damage. Are you actually insane? I mean, I am only rocking sneakers right now. I can't hit him from here. I need to get this set up right. I need to get at least one kill with the scythe. Yo, animation canceling would be kind of hype right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to corner myself. I gotta be careful. 20 H, that's fine. It's fine. I should come back and do this with probably food next time, would be my recommendation to myself. I don't think this is gonna happen, chat. I think we're gonna have to run from this Shadow Brute. Or is he running from us? Thumbs up if you think I can kill this Shadow Brute before the end of the day. Thumbs down if no. Okay. What am I at? 39 HP. I'm fine. I'm not even worried. Yo! He's cracked. He's figured out the strategy. Wait. No, stay there. You're staying right there. You're staying between those 2 rocks, pal. Oh, baby. Just when they thought I was out, they pulled me back in. He's cracked. He's cracked. Now, are you going to change your thumbs up, thumbs downs? I see some thumbs downs in chats. Are the thumbs ups? You better turn those thumbs upside down, chat. Yo, that was a critical hit. 4 HP of damage. 7 HP of damage? I don't even believe this. No, stay away. Stay away. Wait, I heard a bat. That's not good. 19 HP. We go for those. We take these. All right, get back in the hole. Get back in the hole. He's got to be so close. He's got to be so close, dude. All right, this slime is starting to be a problem now. Okay, we back out. I know, I know when I'm beaten. I know when I'm beat. All right. We'll come back. We'll do it again tomorrow. It's fine. I guess I can sell that fiber. No reason to just trash it. Actually, I know the exact reason to trash it, because there's like a spice berry or something over here that I would rather keep. A little grape. Thumbs down was right. It's only because I ran out of food. I had no food at my disposal. Otherwise, I would have... That guy was at least halfway down. Don't die on the farm. It's a good call out. You know what? Eat this grape. Consume the grape. There we go. We're fine. Chat, we're gonna be good. Fibrous farm flashbacks. Fibrous farm intensifies. Did I get my mushrooms? I already did. Yes, okay. We're getting a scythe kill. How much HP do they have? 160. It's not going to be fast. It's not going to be easy. And I'm starting to regret saying that I'm going to get at least 1 copper bar with the scythe. I think I will get 1 shadow brute kill with the scythe. I think I'm okay with that. 1 copper bar is a little much, even for me. Although, if you dare me, chat, then I have to, so we'll see. Only like 140 hits. Yeah, when you factor in crits and stuff, it's not so bad, right? Well, and I gotta watch carefully to see which tiles have been re-watered for me by my retaining soil. I think I've been sleeping on retaining soil all this time. It's like the basic version, not that great. The quality version's probably going to be pretty hype, though. It's like a 66% chance of retaining it. And obviously, like, deluxe retaining soil is actually just broken. But we have a ways to go before we can get that. You dare me to get 1 with the sickle? 1 copper bar? Well, now I have to. I dare you to delete this save file? Alright, now you're just being silly. What if you double dog dare? Okay, no, I'm not gonna. We're not deleting the save file. Your words won't give you HP when you eat them. Eleanor, that's amazing. I'm stealing that in the future for something. I don't know what yet, but that is an amazing turn of phrase. I guarantee I will kill at least 1 shadow brute with the scythe, and I will not die in the process. I missed a few plants, but they're retaining soil watered. Unless I am blind. But I think we got all of them watered here. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Yo, enjoy your Stardewing, Northern Yar. Alright. Ooh, purple mushroom is hype, actually. Should I purple mushroom for... Should I use that purple mushroom for the... I gotta use it for, like, the energy and stuff, right? Against these shadow numbskulls. Chop the tree? I will chop the tree, just to make sure we can see all the crops. It's a bit of extra energy waste, but I got those common mushrooms waiting in there anyway. Sap is not useful for anything right now. I will pick up that extra wood. Start saving regular mushrooms. Right now I'm saving wood. I think that's what my inventory slot is going to be saved for between streams here. Not that we're ending off stream anytime soon, but I could start stockpiling some mushrooms. Let's see. Purple mushroom is 125 energy and 56 health. That's pretty big. That's honestly pretty big for, like, the mines. I think I'll use that in the mines because I want to get to floor 85 today, right? That's the big goal. Actually, let me check. I should check my luck, because if it's really bad luck, then I probably don't want to do that. Especially because now that we're at floor 80, these rocks are going to take so much longer to break. Means I should probably invest in a weapon in order to do this, in order to actually get to floor 85. Which involves waiting until 2 p.m., I'm now realizing. So we might wait that out, get to 2 p.m., get our weapon from the Adventurers Guild, or we could get one potentially from one of the chests, but I'm not willing to risk that. That's a good luck day, okay. Hello, Purple. Welcome in. Indeed. Alright, I am going to sell this last common mushroom. I think that's fine. I mean, honestly, I could have just gone to the spa, I guess, if I was going to do that, but that's fine. Live and learn. You live, you learn. You love, you learn. Buy a couple weapons and leave one on a table. Lisa, we did test it. Unfortunately, you can't leave weapons on a table. If I could, that would be the play. But weapons don't work on tables. When I tried it for the first time and it didn't work, my heart literally broke. I was like, oh, that would have been so nice. Alright, give me that so I can do some summer foraging here while I wait for the adventures field to open. I cried real tears when I learned that that weapons could not be put on tables. I don't even know why. Like, what if I want to showcase my galaxy sword on a cool looking table? You're gonna stop me, Eric Baroni? You're stifling my creativity? Hotfix it, please. Right side, we should be able to complete the summer foraging bundle right here, because I saw that sweet pea outside. I will sell this spice berry directly to Pierre. Might as well get something out of it. And then we will take care of that. The It Takes Two stream was sad. I don't want to think about it. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with it, but you know, near the end it got a little sad for sure. Someone bring me a topaz. If I find one, Sebastian, it's all yours. And I have the inventory space for it. Joke's on him. Alright. Sell to Pierre. We'll talk to our friends around here. I wish I had a cat. Me too, Abigail. Oh wait, I do have a cat. 1 weapon per kill challenge. That's basically where we're at right now, except it's one weapon per drop, not one weapon per kill, but still kind of yikes. Are you headed out, Karita? Have a good night, if so. Take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, summer foraging will be complete now. Is it worth planting the summer seeds is my next question. That's a lot of extra. Let's finish this first. It's a lot of extra watering to plant these summer seeds. Plus, I wouldn't have a scarecrow for it because all my scarecrow real estate pretty much is taken up by my allotments. I could just sell these directly. I can leave the rewards in the community center. Oh, they don't need watering. Wait, do they need watering? They need watering, right? They need watering, but they don't need a scarecrow. That's right. That's the way this works. That's the way Forge works. I remember learning that last time. Okay. 30 extra things to water. I mean, with the mushroom cave and with the advent of the spa, energy is not so bad anymore. This also unlocks the vault, which is nice. So it's probably worth planting them, just for a little bit of extra money, because, I mean, they're a decent amount of money on their own if you just sell them, but obviously they're going to be worth quite a bit more if I grow them. So we can have a little patch on the side for all these. Yes, water, no, Greg. Yeah. Yo, I was like, where'd that purple mushroom come from? They don't grow there. Then I remembered. Alright, what if we just do like a little patch on the side here? Just like a little 1, 2, 3, 4, little 5 by 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be plenty. Oops. Plant. Only like fruit trees and maybe fiber don't need watering. Tea, fruit trees, and maybe fiber. You also rice shoots and taro, if you plant them near water, don't need watering. But otherwise, I think you hit every nail there. Yeah, fiber doesn't need watering. I do remember that. Makes it very nice for... Fiber is the one that people use. They plant it through winter in order to preserve their fertilizers, right? That's the galaxy brain strategy. I could make tea saplings. Unfortunately, I cannot make tea saplings. At least not for the foreseeable future. Because they require like 3 crafting spots, or 3 inventory slots to craft. So it's not going to be until Ginger Island that we have access to that. Alright. I should go buy a weapon from the Adventurers Guild. And then try my little heart out to get to floor 85. I think I can do it. You gotta remember that every rock is gonna take a lot more hits in the 80 floors, so we're gonna be in for a bit of a tough time there. I might invest in a slightly better weapon, at least for this little stretch to get to floor 85. What happens in Ginger Island that we get more storage? See VOD 2, near the beginning of VOD 2 for the answer to that question. But long story short, the forge is magical. It's magical and beautiful. Heal at the spa. I should re-up my energy at the spa. You're right. Let's go do that first, and then we'll come back. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use the purple mushroom. I'm just gonna use it. I want all the time I can in order to get to floor 85. Today's luck is gold pyramid, I'm pretty sure. Alright. I mean, Claymore... I can't even afford any of these better ones. I think we just go with... Maybe we do just go with the Pirate Sword. Pirate Sword or Cutlass. Cutlass, honestly, is not that much better than the Pirate Sword to justify the extra money, I think. I think we just go Pirate Sword again. Yeah, we can use the Volcano Forge to drop tools temporarily, which is absolutely game-changing for this challenge. A little while down the road. Ooh, good start. Very good start. What is this? Why is this floor so purple? The floors are not usually this purple. Am I crazy? This is an extremely violet-hued floor. I'm going to mine this for the mining experience. 8. Well, maybe I won't mine those for the mining experience anymore. Yo! Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're going to make it to floor 85, like, super easy here, I think. I will kill you. Potential copper bar drop. And oh my gosh, they're just they really want me to get to floor 85 here, huh? Might as well use at least one cave carrot. Yeah, Cutlass is very slightly better than the Pirate Sword. Definitely not worth. All right, literally one floor to go. How did that happen so fast? It was like less than an hour that we've been here in game. Of course, this last floor is the one that really counts, so we'll see how well this turns out for me. Gotta focus on these rocks here, because they only take 2 hits to break, obviously. Much better than these other ones. Oh, that's good enough. All right. I will check this Shadow Brute over here. Gonna check him before I wreck him. Come on. Please. Alright, no copper bar. I gotta make sure I mark these down on my little tally sheet here. We've killed 4 shadow monsters. Get off of me! You piece! Oh no. Okay, that was very scary, but we made it. We made it to floor 85. Ooh. I don't have the glow ring on. That was probably why it looked so much more purple to me. That was a scary last little moment there with that slime, but we're okay. We survived. I am going to go heal up at the spa, and then maybe we can grind out a few Shadow Brutes / Shadow Shaman before the end of the day here. UP, someone watches NL. I picked that up more from Dan Giesling, Dakota, than I did from Northern Lion. But I watch both of them quite a bit, so. I'm going to wreck him as the way of checking him. You know what? That's probably more apt, Pelinar. Checking his pockets for copper bars. Listening to the stream while having your phone in your pocket because you're out and about is an experience. Am I speaking to people in a grocery store right now, Creatrix? Am I on blast in the grocery store aisle? In the produce section or something like that? Or do you have headphones in, potentially? I don't even know. More like waiting for a tram in Melbourne? Yo. Headphones in, yes, okay. I was worried for a second. I mean, it is something of a breach of the social contract. We're only out of time for a few kills here, maybe, but I'm gonna get some in. A bit of a breach of the social contract with everybody else if you just have your phone blasting a stream out in public where everyone can hear it, but with headphones in, you're chill. You're fine. Alright, we're just getting slimes so far. Okay, we got 2 on here. We got 2 on deck. 2 chances. I gotta kill the shaman first because the healing factor is actually kind of annoying when you have such a weak weapon. Ooh, 37. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Honestly, this weapon's not so bad for doing this. It's 2 more to the tally. If anyone's counting, we have killed 6 shadow spirits. Still no copper bar drop. We did get an iron bar drop, but that's not too helpful right now, to say the least. All right, well, we got another double up. This might be our last kill because I need to get back. Oh gosh, I need to get back to the farm muy pronto. All right, you get out of here, you stinky shaman. Perfect. Copper bar! What? There it is! Okay, can we get 2? Can we get a twofer? My first copper bar. It actually happened. That was the 7th kill. That was extremely lucky. Okay. 4% drop. Yes. Alright, give me that copper bar, please. Not the void essence, no. Copper bar. Yo! First copper bar. We have arrived. Only 4 more to go, chat. 4 more, and we get an actual, literal inventory slot, at least for a little while. We get to double our free inventory space. Do you know how freeing that's gonna be when we actually get to use this copper bar? I'm gonna carry it above my head all the way home, baby. Holy moly, that is so nice. That was 8 kills total now. 7 kills for the first copper bar. You know what, I will mark that with a little, like, asterisk right there, so I remember. Always fun keeping track of stats and stuff. 7 for the lurkers? Yo, lurkers, that one's for you. It's the opposite of how I felt the first time you trashed a fishing rod. Honestly, get that pirate sword out of here. No need for that. I don't have a table at home anymore. I don't care. I'm sleeping with this. I am sleeping with this copper bar. I can free up this table at any time. I'll probably do that tomorrow by just giving that cauliflower to Jody. Honestly, you know what? Table coal. Get dethroned. You can be in the bed for right now. No, you're staying on the ground. Table coal gets shafted to the ground because copper bar has arrived, at least for one night. Table coal, sorry, you're doorstep coal for right now. Loser. All right, off to bed for the night. Offended. So it's just table coal, Chad. He'll be fine. He's going back on the table literally today, so don't even worry about it. I will Toss table coal to the ground again. I know he wants to be on his table. He had to spend the night on the ground. Poor little table coal. Everyone feel bad for him. Table coal deserves the moon table to the moon. Alright. Let's get the watering done first and foremost here, and then we'll focus. Ooh, hot peppers are ready already? I actually totally didn't realize that hot peppers grew that fast. This is why people do Shane marriage percent. Oh, okay, my inventory is currently full, and I can't water it because... Okay, well, that's kind of awkward. It's fine. We'll come back and water the rest of them in a second here. Once we get the whole copper situation sorted out. Table coal has been dethroned. I don't think table coal really appreciates his table. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think he takes it for granted. Table coal's getting a little too big for his britches. All right, water all these melons. There's a lot of extra watering I'm looking at over there, like 30 extra tiles of watering. You don't realize how much it is until you have to actually like do it. Don't know how much mines time we'll get today because I'm probably gonna have to run a few errands here in order to sort out all my stuff. The wastefulness gives you so much anxiety. What's wasteful? What's wasteful? It's fine. I mean, this challenge is pretty wasteful, all things told. But we're on the path to not being as wasteful once we get those 5 copper bars. 1 down, 4 to go. Are you gonna buy a craftsman set for all the free tables? I do not know what you're referring to, J Nuggets. The craftsman set. The furniture catalog. I got you. Okay, yes. The furniture catalog is absolutely a huge upgrade for us when we get the money for it. It's $300,000 though. So it's a little ways down the road right now, but it will be done. All those free tables. Ooh, it'll be very, very nice. Okay, let's throw the copper bar down for now. Don't worry. You won't go far from me. Don't worry. We are going to go ahead and harvest all of these. 2 gold quality hot peppers. My lucky day. I want to save 1 of these for the community center, obviously. We got 3 silver qualities. Oh, wait. Yeah, 2 silver qualities. Okay. Sell these like 1 at a time so I can toss 1 to the side for the community center. And we'll grab the silvers. It's only 200k for the furniture catalog? What? I always thought it was 300k. Oh, that's pretty nice. 200k is not as insurmountable of a goal if that's truly the case. All right, let's water all these hot peppers before I forget. Alright, I'm gonna go donate this hot pepper, then I'll come back for the cauliflower. We'll put the cauliflower... We'll put the cauliflower on Jody, is what I was about to say. I mean, technically not incorrect, it's just kind of a weird way to phrase it. We'll bring the cauliflower to Jody and put it in her hands, aka on her. And then we will put that copper bar on the table, I think. Surely you've spent that much on swords by now? 200k? Colleen, you wound me. I've only spent like $2,000 on swords. Jody is not a table? No, she's a doormat. Just kidding. I mean, it was too easy of a joke to make, but she's actually just not a doormat. She like does so much for her household. Penny's the doormat, though. We should try putting things on her, I guess. Everything is a table if you're desperate enough. Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I can't think of very many things you could not use as a table in theory if you really wanted to. Maybe, like, I don't know, lava? No, I mean, technically it's still a table, just for a very short amount of time. Alright, I'm gonna go refill my energy with some mushrooms here. Ooh, nice assortment of mushrooms, too. Let's use the common ones first. Obviously, red mushrooms are not great for energy. How's a morel for energy? Only 20 energy for a morel? Probably better off, honestly. Well, you know what? We'll restock energy. I need all the energy I can get, probably. Alright. Poor Penny is just codependent from growing up with an alcoholic parent. I mean, yeah, it's true. Now I feel bad. But we can at least rest easy knowing that Penny is not a real person. Still, it's a sad thing to think about. Alright, let's go deliver this cauliflower to Jody. She's been waiting on it for a while. I don't know if it's as fresh as she's going to want it to be. It's probably pretty sun-dappled. I haven't been checking my garbage cans at all either, by the way. I should probably... we'll do a garbage can run today while I'm here. I think Jody's not going to be at home anyway. She's probably at... Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess she is at home. Jody jump scare. Hello. That looks so delicious. This is just what I wanted. It's gonna be perfect for my yellow curry. Never had yellow curry? I'll take your word for it. Alright. I forgot about this daffodil as well. Let's go ahead and give this to our beloved Haley. Actually, Haley will not be here. Just Emily. Haley's gonna be down at the beach. She heard me coming. She could smell the cauliflower from a mile away, and she came running straight to the door. That's like an actual, like, normal, like, how you would interact with your neighbors normally. You go up to their door, you wait for, you, like, knock, you ring the doorbell, you wait for them, and then they come, and you give them the thing, if you have a thing to give them. That was the most, like, ordinary possible interaction. It just felt weird, because that's not normally how Stardew works. Also, remember not to mention that you got this cauliflower from Caroline. It's okay. Chloe rarely speaks anyway, so I don't think we have to worry about that. Haley's not here. She's at the ice cream stand with Alex, isn't she? Some gold ore. Is that worth it? We take this, we sell it to Clint, and get a little bit extra money. We got a little command overload in chat. It's alright. People need to exercise their use of commands every now and again. We're not upgrading tools yet, but it's on the to-do list. Don't worry about it. That was definitely not worth it. That's 50 gold for that? What the heck? Alright, go get my daffodil. No worries, J-Nuggets. The commands are fun. I mean, I put them there for a reason. Baby Moonlight Jelly. Here you go, Haley. A train! Train! Hold on! I snoop around in your... No, I dig for treasure. I don't know what I do. I've been exploring the caves a lot lately. Sounds like a lot of work. We're going to the train. Train me? I need my leprechaun shoes. Everything else just went by the wayside. Leprechaun shoes are gonna be big. We got them once during the Price of Perfection. I need to go get them. I need that money. I need those shoes. You guys don't understand. Get some train emojis in chat. Is there a train emoji? Choo choo. Are we gonna make it in time to actually see the train? Do I need to actually see the train in order to get leprechaun shoes from it? Those poor cows! No! Oh my gosh, look at all the coal, though. I feel like I've never seen this. These cows. Save the cows. What are we doing? We need to stop this train. Excuse me? What are you looking at? No geodes? I think the geodes are probably even more worth it than the coal, actually. The coal is not going to sell for that much. This is a lot of money from geodes, in theory. Will it drop any more geodes? Grain coal? That heart looking like me after I say sugar cones. Alright, ooh, we got an artifact spot here as well. Lost book, I'll take it. Alright, you know what, I don't know how much does coal sell for? Coal sells for $15. Is that even worth my time? 17. Oh, that's wait, 70. That's like 105. Fine, I'll do it. I'll go sell it. Then we'll come back for the geodes and we'll sell those too. I can't open geodes? I can open one geode at a time, I think. Once we get our second inventory slot, we can definitely open geodes. At least like one or two. It would hurt getting hit by falling geodes off a train. It's alright, Chloe's wearing a hat. It's all good. Alright, sell that coal. For a second, I thought my rare crow was sleeping, but it's just Timby with the... Aw, that's kind of cute. Haven't encountered any crows yet. What do I even have you for? Alright, let's go get those geodes. You can't open a geode if Clint is upgrading a tool, I think. That's also... It's, you know what? I remembered that last stream, and I forgot it this stream. Thank you for that, Purple. But we can sell the geodes for money. That's the main thing right now. And I can still open one geode at a time with one inventory slot, I'm pretty sure. It's not an OSHA-compliant hat. It looks like a hard hat to me. It might not be called a hard hat, but it kind of looks like one, so that's got to count for something. Yeah, this is what? 400 gold for this? Very much worth it. What did I plant next to my crops? It was the summer forage seeds I got from completing the summer foraging bundle. Hope you had a nice sleep, by the way. What about the Geode Crusher? That would be huge. Yeah, Geode Crusher would actually be pretty nice. I do need 2 inventory slots to use a Geode Crusher. One for the Geode and one for the coal. But that is a pretty smart play when that does happen. Can't craft that yet. Son of a... I didn't even consider that part. Let's chop this tree. This tree is just looking kind of lonely over here. Might as well join its stacks of its brethren in my inventory. Sell, and collect all the wood. My farm is pretty cute. Thank you. Hey, welcome back, No Cap. I'm enjoying it so far. It's, at least this section of it. We don't worry so much about this section over here. That's where I keep all my wood. I'm enjoying this aspect of the farm for sure. What else was it? Did I have anything else to do today? Not really. I guess, you know what? I could donate some of this wood. I might as well use that, because I'm probably not going to use it for my house upgrade at any point in the near future just yet. Why don't we donate some of it? Because I need to donate 198 anyway. Be productive with it a little bit. You're having too much fun with this stream, Pelinar? Hopefully you're not being too loud. Make sure to listen to your mom. Mothers know best, except unless it's Mother Gothel, in which case you got to get out of that tower. Hope you have some long hair. Put the tree out of its misery. The lone tree. All right. Construction bundle. Yes, please. That was really satisfying for some reason. How would new buildings work with this challenge? Well, buildings that require only one item to craft are obviously, or one item to build, unnamed commission, whatever you want to call it, are obviously within the rules. Ones that require 2, we can still do once we send it a tool to upgrade. And buildings that require more than that, like the fish pond or the obelisks and stuff, won't be accessible until Ginger Island, when we can drop tools with the forge in order to free up to 5 inventory slots. But all of them are doable, if I've done my math correctly. All right, I think we're just gonna go to bed. See what tomorrow brings. What tool's the most useless? For most people, probably the watering can once you get sprinklers set up, but on this farm, it's a bit touchy. Good? We good. We do have to start thinking about the luau as well. Try and save something for that. What's a good thing I could have in time for the luau? Some sort of gold quality crop, probably. I don't know if a gold quality, like, hot pepper would do that well at the luau. I can't imagine it would be that bad, but there's no way it's, like, the best. Yo, this is a base line of retaining soil right there. A full line of watering saved. Couldn't tell if that was watered or not. Such is the downfall of retaining soil sometimes. The scythe is the most useless tool. Ironically, you're probably right. It's also the one tool we can never ever get rid of, because you can't send it in for an upgrade. You can't drop it with the forge. It's simply gonna be with us the entire time. And them's the breaks. Gold quality melon. We won't have a gold quality. I don't think the melons grow in time for the luau, do they? Maybe if we put speed grow on some of these, but we've already fertilized everything and it's too late to start a new crop of melons, obviously. Traveling cart day. We're trying not to use the traveling cart too much, but I could check it in case there's anything truly exceptional there, but we're giving the traveling cart a bit of a break this time. We've used her for a lot of various challenges because we had to. In this challenge, we don't necessarily have to, so I'm content to live my life self-sufficiently. For furniture, I feel like traveling cart furniture is very expensive. I don't often buy furniture from the traveling cart, but I feel like that is the case. I mean, her goods are often very expensive no matter what. I can get a cheaper dresser at the traveling cart. All right, I'm sold. I'm going. I'm already gone once I finish watering. Dressers from Robin are literal highway robbery. So we're gonna, if I can get a cheaper one at the traveling cart, then I'm gonna endeavor to do so. First, though, let's refill with our mushrooms. Ooh, another purple mushroom. Purple mushroom might be donatable this time. Purple mushrooms are rare enough that I would consider donating it for sure. Fish pond, mill, and 3 of the 4 obelisks all take 3 slots. It's true. 'Tis the truth, unfortunately. We're a bit hooped for those buildings. Yeah, let's go because this purple mushroom it's good for, it's just exotic foraging, right? This is the wrong place to be. Just exotic foraging, or is it also somewhere else? I feel like it could be on the bulletin board somewhere. Maybe like the dye bundle? No, that's the sea urchin. Field research? Field research. Okay, yeah. I knew it was somewhere else. We'll go donate this purple mushy. Then we will go visit the traveling cart, see if I can get a dresser. Wish the game went more in depth into her story. The traveling merchant. That would be fun if there was even like a hint of more of a story to her, rather than her just being like, you know, a mechanic. I do really like her design, honestly. Like her hair color is ooh, kind of nice. Dye bundle or exotic forage. I think it's yeah, it's not dye bundle, it's the field research bundle. Field research and then exotic foraging. Exotic butters. This music is cat jam. I'm so Twitch pilled that I understand that reference. I love the cat jam emote on Twitch. It's so funny. That cat do be vibing. Hoping the traveling merchant shows up in Haunted Chocolatier. I hope so too. I think it's a really fun mechanic, and it also opens up a lot of avenues for niche challenge runs and speedrun tech and that sort of stuff. So I think it would be pretty cool. Dressers are always 5,000 from Robin, except for the mahogany, which is 7,500. Had me in the first half, not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say the mahogany was like cheaper, but then it's more expensive somehow. Ooh, truffle oil though. That's all my money, but I could get it for some reason. Rare seed, iridium ore, modern tea table. Chad, is this table worth it? It's kind of, I don't really like that table. It's kind of ugly, not gonna lie. I don't think we care about any of the furniture or anything here. The rare seed for 800 is actually not terrible, but I don't really have anywhere. I could put it on a table, I guess. Isn't the rare seed normally 1,000? I guess a difference of 200. Who cares? Coffee bean is right there, though. Get the tea table. I don't think this tea table is worth it. It's too basic. This table's a little basic. Only good if you have a modern room. Maybe we will eventually, but for now I'm going to say no. Also want to be able to befriend Marlin. Marlin seems like one you should be able to befriend for sure. He's got like he goes to festivals and stuff. Like you can talk to him and like interact with him in certain ways. He like visits your farm when you buy a slime hutch and stuff. He seems like a highly befriendable person. But then there's just nothing there. Like to put an aquamarine on my great-grandfather's tombstone. Please deliver it sometime today, Penny. Man, that's some heavy stuff. I don't think I have an aquamarine for you, I'm afraid. We're gonna sell this. Why am I at Pierre's, you may ask? I wanna make my farm slightly more beautiful. We're gonna buy 6 spangle seeds. I'm gonna buy 6 spangle seeds. How long does it take a spangle to grow? 8 days. So we'll have nice spangles for like the back half of summer. Let me actually check the rest of the garbage cans though. Poppy? I could have bought some poppy seeds, but I like the look of spangles a bit more personally. I could have done a mixture, I guess. Poppy is needed for the community center. You're right. I should buy at least. You know what? You sold me. I'm gonna do a mixture of poppies and summer spangles. I want to make some flower beds. Is the idea? I want to make some flower beds like right out in front of my house. And I think 6 is a good amount, so maybe we sell back 3 of the spangle seeds and buy 3 poppy seeds. Provided I can make it back to Pierre's in time, which I should be able to do. You forgot the poppy and had to wait 2 years. It is a good shout out. I honestly would have forgotten the poppy if you hadn't brought it up, J Nuggets. That is pretty nice. Yeah, unless we got lucky with the traveling cart, then it would be a bit of a bummer. You want to be able to marry Marlin, but that'll never happen, so you'll take what you can get. Hey, never say never. I mean, with mods, you can do anything. But I mean, in the original incarnation of the game, you couldn't marry Penny or Shane. Or not Shane or Emily, I should say. Not Penny. Penny was always there. Alright, we're going like this. I think I could actually probably get like 1 more flower here, because I think the range on the Scarecrow is just enough, if I calculated it right, that I can pull this off. Why don't we'll do like a little summer spangle patch here, and we can do a poppy patch there. Poppy's patch time. I should get some more stone as well for retaining soil for those. I'll go to the mines and do that after, probably. Wish the flowers could stay longer. It's true. I mean, flowers being able to stay longer would be kind of nice, but also you got to appreciate them because they are fleeting. They're even more special that way because they're only here for a limited time. You want to marry the ghost? Are you talking about the sailor who gives you the mermaid's pendant? Could you imagine you take the mermaid's pendant from him, and then you turn around, you take a few steps away, and then you like turn around and you're like, actually, and then you pass it back to him. He blushes. Ooh, there's some fan fiction in there waiting to happen for sure. All right, poppy seeds. I like how the poppy seeds in the ground look like actual poppy seeds on like a poppy seed bagel or something. It just tickles me. I planted 7, so I need 14 bits of stone for my retaining soil. I don't need fertilizer for them. Do that. Also hit this up. Yeah. Good luck. And then I will go to the mines. I will mine. Actually, you know what? I can probably find. I might be able to find just enough stone on my farm here, depending on how much spawns since my last time going through. I'm hoping I won't have to go all the way to the mines in order to get the last bit of stone I need, but we'll see. I only need 14 total. Shouldn't be much of a problem, hopefully. I need literally 4 more pieces of stone. I see 2 right there. And there's a bunch here. Okay, we're good, we're good. Slow burn Old Mariner fanfic. I'm here for it. 100%. I mean, I don't swing that way personally, but that Old Mariner, he's got a little something going on, if you know what I mean. All right. There we go. Take a little hydration break. I still have some time left in the day. I can try and get another copper bar potentially here. And I think I will try exactly that. I don't have any food, so I think what I do is instead of going for the scythe method, I do still want to scythe at least one of these shadow brutes, mark my words. But that might have to wait until like next stream. So instead I'm just going to go ahead and buy another pirate sword probably. There was a streamer who I was watching who had just like a 3-second delay, and it was painful for me because I just kept typing. J-Nuggets, you're allowed to slow down and just stop and enjoy the roses. I appreciate the chat interaction. And I appreciate that you enjoy the chatting, but you know, if it hurts your hands as well, I mean, it doesn't hurt your hands here because you got the a bit more delay probably, but it's all good. Old Mariner's Birdie's wife. Someone else watches Charlie Barley, I see. Wait, am I crazy? No, not the chair. Wait, what happened? Am I crazy? Oh, Benny. Oh, you're just having trouble typing chair. I see. It's all good. Okay. All right, let's go shadow brute farming. Do you think we're gonna get another copper bar that fast, or did we just? We definitely got really lucky with our first one, getting it in 7. Maybe if we can get 2 in our first 25, I'll be laughing, honestly, literal laughing. I have to be careful here, not like that, because HP is a precious resource. You love Charles Barles. Charlie got you saying your friend's name Trevor are all silly. Trevor. It is a great way to say it. Exclamation point Charlie, by the way. She's not here right now, but we gotta appreciate her nevertheless. Do chill out a little bit with the all caps there, Benny. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but all caps can be seen as a little bit spammy. So just be a little careful. I don't know why I killed that guy. He was just looking at me funny. Ooh, the Shadow Shaman. Ooh, it's a lot of monsters. It's a lot of, oh my gosh, did you see how far that slime jumped? I just want to get in a good position here where I don't yeet myself. Because HP is a precious resource when you have literally zero food. Oh, we got him though. Wait, no, he's getting his cronies are coming back up. They're coming in for backup. They got me once, they got me good. Oh gosh, he's healing himself like there's no tomorrow as well. Wait a second. I think I can do this. Is this even worth it for a chance at a copper bar? No, it's not. No, get me out of here. Get me out. Oh. All right, I'm gonna go to the spa for a minute. Maybe I can heal up and get one more kill in. I gotta get some better defense, man. Holy moly. Chat's just too hyper right now. Chat is a little bit hyped up. How far am I from the burglar ring? Still a little ways away. I doubt I've even killed 100 dust sprites, honestly. But you know, there's a dent that's been made in there. All right. Chat needs a bit of a spa break too. Yeah, chat, let's just enjoy. Put on some relaxing music. Wait a second. I've got the perfect one for this. Wait, where we got it? Here we go. Just enjoy the spa. You know, maybe we don't even worry about going back to the mines. Maybe we just, you know, sit here in the spa and enjoy our time. Enjoy our time together. How are you doing, chat? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well myself. Well, this is some cozy vibes. You know what? You hit that F4, you don't even think about the time. Man, I could get used to this. The people who are sleeping to the stream right now, this one goes out to you. A little relaxing time with Chloe. Chad, I hope you're enjoying the stream right now. If you are, I would greatly appreciate you leaving a like down below. It really helps out the channel. It really does. We appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to stay notified of when the streams go live. Hate to cut our time here short, but I do need to be getting back to the farm. It is getting late. I wouldn't want to pass out in the spa. That would be a tragedy. But we'll enjoy this last little bit of the song as we walk our way out of the spa. Ah. That was nice. That was honestly, you know, sometimes you forget. When you have 6 inventory slots especially, things can get a little hectic, a little bit stressful. You just gotta take a moment to sit back and enjoy. Remember that Stardew Valley is a game, it's a relaxing, fun farming simulator game. There may be goals, there may be difficult times, there may be treacherous challenges. There may be a lot of time constraints, and you might have a lot of min-maxing to do, or efficiency that you want to optimize, or whatever. I might want to make the most optimal farm layout you possibly can, but you know, sometimes just sit back and listen to the music, enjoy the spa, appreciate the flowers, stop and smell the roses. It's true. Good night, Timbeed. Fed him with my sword. It's okay. He's tough. He can take it. All right, go to sleep for the night. I think we will probably do one more Stardew day here, and then I will call it a stream. Museum Grack, thank you for the 99-cent super chat with the rainbow. Perfectly fills out the relaxing vibe we were going for. All right. Let's get back to it, though. Get back to the grind. Had a little bit of a relaxing time there, but the grind does not stop altogether for it. We should make the spa time a late stream tradition. I watered that same melon 3 times. I was trying to click the other ones, I promise. I'd be down for it to, you know, just stop at the spa every now and again and listen to the relaxing music. That is like the perfect relaxing song, honestly. I don't know how Concerned Ape managed to embody relaxation within a song, but he did, and that is it. Those notes. I don't think you could find a more relaxing song personally, outside of like video game soundtracks or otherwise. Like, it is a beautiful song. It really makes it slows my heart rate down. It really does. Which song is that? The one we were just listening to. You guys could hear the song, right? I wasn't just like sitting there in awkward silence. It's the song that plays in Caroline's tea room, though, if you're wondering where it's from. Missed the plant, bottom left, thank you. We're still working on watering here. Bottom left, you say? Like, over here somewhere? I do not see it. Might just be blind, though. Yeah, Caroline tea song. Is an absolute gem. Our retaining soil did not do so great today. I should put retaining soil on these things, but they don't take that long to grow at the end of the day, do they? So probably not even worth my time at this point anyway. Yeah, just like looking at my energy bar, I can tell that our retaining soil did not put in as much work as it usually does, but that's alright. Some days it's going to do better, some days it's going to do worse, some days it's going to do exactly average. I think we're alright. Will Chloe ever change her hairstyle? I mean, she wears it differently depending on her hat. She's got like her short summery look right now. She's got the long look there. I prefer long hair Chloe myself, but short hair Chloe definitely has a time and a place. Have a good one there, Unicaitlin. Unicaitlin, I love that. If that's how that's pronounced at the end of the day, I suppose. What the heck? Oh gosh, I thought, oh my, okay. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy here, maybe? 1 second. I was like, let me just toss my sword and get these. I gotta do my bit. I gotta do my bit. Hold on. Holy crap. I toss the sword. Magnet ring could never. I was looking here, I was like paused. I looked at this, and I was like, why is there a scary monster in my cave? Do you see this one-eyed scary monster grinning down above my mushrooms? It's a lantern. I realize that now. But I was like, man, that's so scary. Is that always in here? I was concerned. I was legit concerned. Remove ring. Once we get a dresser, we will absolutely remove the ring. For now, it's going to be a mainstay. I think I will eat the moral, and we will sell the chanterelle. I'm not the only one who saw that scary monster, right? Not just my pareidolia acting up again. I mean, it literally is pareidolia, but it was also true pareidolia, not like the... I mean, the monkey is also true pareidolia. You don't have enough brightness to see the lantern? Fair. Okay. What's the plan today? I guess we go back to the mines and continue grinding for this copper bar, honestly. For another copper bar, I should say. We already got our first one, which was the main goal of the stream, so I'm glad to at least have that done. It's a squirrel. It's definitely not a squirrel, it's a monkey. We won't be able to see it, unfortunately, on this run because, well, at least not right now, because it's summer. And Alex uses that stand in the summer, so the monkey has been banished to Ginger Island for now. But it's definitely a monkey though. Let's not let's not kid ourselves. Come on now. We all know it's a monkey, chat. Ooh, little broken glasses. There are so many people out and about in the summer. Holy moly. Yeah, no monkey here right now, but it is there on other seasons. Mark my words. Tip from someone way earlier in the stream, use your shirt to fill the empty slot when throwing something out. Use my shirt to fill the empty slot when throwing something out. I got you. Okay, so if I want to get rid of my pirate sword, we just take off our shirt real quick. That's so smart. But then I also need to get rid of the shirt. But the shirt doesn't magnetize as much, does it? Oh, it does. It definitely does. There's a strategy to be had there for sure. You can just put the shirt back on, but then like, you know what? I'm so dumb. I just like walk away and I put the shirt back on. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Why didn't I think of that? Yo, we're cracked. We're uncovering strategies as the challenge goes on. That's what I love about these challenges. You find different ways, and about streaming these challenges too, is like people can come up with different strategies that I never would have probably thought of. Chloe's about to go on her undershirt arc. All right, let's go to the mines. We got lots of daylight to burn. We have killed a total of 9 shadow spirits. Gotten 1 copper bar out of the deal. It's better than we could have hoped for. Probabilistically, we shouldn't expect our second one even until like at least like 50 shadow brutes in. So, but probability is a fickle mistress. We shall see. Chat pulls a big brain time. It's such an it is a really good idea with the shirt tactic. Shirt strats. I'm here for it. All right, get ready for the dinging, at least until we find a shadow brute. What do you get for the eradication goal for shadow spirits? It's nothing like crazy, right? Oh, it's the savage ring, I'm pretty sure. It's the savage ring, or it's like the warrior ring or something like that. You're so confused how this works so far. Atlas, if you got any questions, exclamation point FAQ. And if there are questions that are not answered there, then feel free to let me know. But hopefully that helps you out. Otherwise, you know, don't worry about it. People are here to help. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Oh, I almost missed this Shadow Shaman, honestly. Give me that 4% drop, sir. No, thank you. All right. He said no, sir. He said no and good day, sir. You just got a copper bar. Zipporah, can you FedEx that to me? Please and thank you. Chloe's not above taking donations in this Ironman farm. That's not how it normally works in the RuneScape incarnation of Ironman. Normally, like, that's the funny thing, is that this is called like the Ironman challenge only because of the ultimate Ironman mode in RuneScape. But the Ironman portion of the challenge in RuneScape doesn't even come into play here, because the Ironman moniker comes from the fact that, like, in RuneScape, in that version of RuneScape, it refers to the fact that you can't trade with other players, so you have to be entirely self-sufficient. Marking off 2 more shadow spirits. Whereas here, it's only the ultimate Ironman part, which is really just like the no banking part. So it's kind of interesting how it's evolved that way. You always wonder how the Shadow Shamans make that weird poker machine noise. I mean, you know, it's a great question. I've never really thought about it too much. I guess it's just a part of their anatomy. Ooh, I see him standing over there menacingly. I will slay you. And I will claim my reward of a well-deserved copper bar. Chat, do you think it's worth it to kill 500 dust sprites before I do this in order to maximize my odds with the burglar ring? Should I be farming dust sprites right now instead of these guys, or is this okay? Because like the drop chance is not so low that I feel a need to do that, but I will need the burglar ring eventually anyway, so maybe. Because we're going for all rings regardless, so it might be the way to go. I should. But like, what if I got all 5 copper bars without the burglar ring? Would you be proud of me? Would I have more gamer points if I got all 5 copper bars without the burglar ring? Because those are a valuable currency. I need my gamer crit. I'm gonna need so many copper bars over time. But here's the beautiful thing. Once we get 5 copper bars from these guys, as long as I'm smart about it, I should never have to do this again. I can smelt my copper bars. Because once I have 2 inventory slots, that's the only barrier to entry to making furnaces and smelting, is getting that second inventory slot. As long as I have that, then I'm good. So it's really only these first 5 that are going to be that bad. Which is why it feels like a bit excessive, in my opinion, to grind the burglar ring when I only need 5 initially. But those 5, I mean, they would come a lot faster in theory with the burglar ring, so. And I can't deny if we got a double copper bar drop because of the burglar ring, that would be pretty cool. I cannot deny that fact. There's that. Well, we've got every type of bar now. We could go complete the Blacksmith bundle. Let me mark down those Shadow Brute kills. That's all 3 bar types. Copper, iron, and gold in how many kills? 18. That's 18 kills for all 3 bar types. All right, well, I'm taking it. I will ditch the pirate sword and take that. There's no reason to go complete the Blacksmith bundle right now, but, like, I could. I could is the thing. No, I can't, because I gotta save that. We'd have to get, like, an extra copper bar. There's no need to do that. I could donate these. Blacksmith bundle does give me a furnace, yes, but the problem is, get the minecarts unlocked? Ooh, that's tempting, honestly. That is tempting. What else do I need in order to get the minecarts unlocked? Because that would be the entire boiler room. So I can do Blacksmith bundle. Adventurer's bundle's very easy. So is Geologist bundle, honestly. And yeah, it does give a furnace. The problem is, even if I had the furnace from the Blacksmith bundle, I couldn't make my own bars because I need a slot for both the ore and the coal in order to smelt anything. But that minecart would be really nice. Minecart would be actually really nice. All right, you know what? For the first time in a while, chat, we're going to actually pull this one. All right. Should I complete the Blacksmith bundle now? Yes or no? It does cut down on travel time. It means we'll have to get 1 extra copper bar drop from these guys. We'll have to get 6 instead of 5 before we can unlock true freedom. But it is possibly worth it. Shall see. That's a lot of emojis there, Benny. Holy moly. Is there not a way to load the coal first? There is not. I mean, if technically with hoppers, yes, but that's like way, way down the line, and we're probably not going to use them anyway. What's one more bar when you can have mine carts? It's true. Make a poll for the burglar ring, too. Honestly, I might just go for the burglar ring. For the burger ring. I should turn in the iron and gold either way. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's just the copper that we're really concerned about. 85% of people can't be wrong, though, right? 85% of people say to complete the blacksmith bundle right now. All right, I guess we're going to do it. It's not the end of the world having to get an extra copper bar drop, and I think getting those mine carts will be pretty nice. So, goodbye to the... Wait, we can do the smart thing here. Shirt strats. Shirt strats. Let's bring the iron. Then we'll come back for the gold. We'll go to get the copper. And then this won't unlock the minecarts. It's in itself, but it will put us pretty close to unlocking the minecarts. Then I just have to go and get a void essence, a solar essence, and all of the forgeable minerals in the mines. And then we're good. And it should make this a lot more tenable, this mines grind. Because we're going to be having to go back and forth from the mines a whole lot. So I think getting these mine carts is a smart call. Good call, chat. Good call. Is table coal still good? For now. We're about to unlock a furnace, though, so you tell me. Not that I can put them in it, but I'm going to try at the very least. I love the voting for the polling option with the lesser amount of people. The extra time it takes to kill dust sprites will not be saved in the upcoming time with the copper bars. And I need a second to parse that. The extra time it takes to kill dust sprites will not be saved with the upcoming copper bars. So I shouldn't get the burglar ring yet, is what you're telling me. Please do not kill my friendly table coal. Can we talk about the odds, by the way, of getting all 3 of these metal bars, no duplicates of any of them, and 18 kills of these shadow spirits? Like, what the odds, I think, for copper bar is 4%. Iron bar is 2%, I think. Gold bar is like 1%. Those have to be some astronomical odds. The fact that we're even like in this discussion right now and have the possibility of doing this is kind of nuts. Yeah, I need to get the burglar ring anyway, so that is a factor. Just a matter of whether getting it now as opposed to like when I have a better weapon to actually do it and kill those dust sprites. I guess there's nothing stopping me from like saving up some money, getting a decent weapon to just kill dust sprites with, and then going that way. That might be the way. We'll see. Anyway, we're gonna go get this last copper bar, or this copper bar for the blacksmith bundle. And we should be able to finish it just in the nick of time here. Even if you get the burglar ring, you might not get more than 1 copper bar at a time. It's true, but it rolls twice on the drop table for the monsters. So there's it effectively doubles our chance. Not quite doubles. It's kind of weird probabilistically, but it makes it a lot higher of a chance to get a copper bar as a drop. And we could theoretically get 2, which would honestly just be like its own reward. Either way, we're about to finish the blacksmith bundle, get our very first furnace. Right now, it's just going to be decoration. Decorative furnace, hype. I'm gonna take it home with me. I could have left it as a reward, but you know what? I'm just gonna bring it home. This is our last day. I think the pirate sword that I left at the mines is gonna have to go by the wayside for right now. I think it's just gonna be I'm just gonna have to eat that 850 gold cost, which is unfortunate. I'm not gonna have time to run back and get it. Plus, I would rather keep my wood, I think, over the pirate sword. Back to the mines, leave the furnace there. That would have been a good spot for the furnace. You're not wrong, Lisa, but I'm headed here now. All right, we're gonna go in here. Furnace, for posterity's sake. You just, no, don't really want to cut off that spot. You know what, furnace will protect the table for now. You know I gotta try it. Requires 5 ores. All right. Table cool. You're staying outside tonight. Your new home next to the furnace. You know your destiny. You know your time is nigh. Your time is limited. All right. Get the wood, and then I think we go to bed. Ooh, level 3 combat is decent. Table hole has been relocated. He needs to know what's at stake if he missteps. All right. But I think that is going to be it for today's stream. That was a fun one. We actually got a lot more done than I thought. We did get our first copper bar, but we interestingly don't have it anymore because of an interesting change of plans, as it were. At any rate, thank you all for joining me for this leg of the Ironman challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be live again tomorrow, not with the Ironman challenge, but with the Giftathon challenge. So we're going to have a lot more inventory space than this. It feels weird to flip-flop between the two challenges, I'm not going to lie to you. Having access to only 6 slots and then having like 36 is kind of wild. But well, I'm just going to, I think this is a nicer transition if I just do it like this. Oh gosh, that's a... didn't expect that song to play. I just put it on my random playlist, but... By popular opinion, we no longer have the copper bar. So true. At any rate. Things are looking good on Ironman Farm. We are now a cowpoke. Chloe is... Her drip still leaves something to be desired. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. I hope you all enjoy your time here. I hope to see you tomorrow. The next Ironman stream will be on Friday this week, so not for a little while, but it will come before too long. Hope to see you all whenever I see you. Thank you all for another fun time. This is Argon Matrix, signing on out. Thank you and have a great night. Bye-bye.